What's up? What's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. And tonight is the night we all have been anticipating for the last few days. Oh, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all leave comments, and most importantly, man, make sure y'all hit that sub button, man. Share the live, share the live. You got Big Vi, you got Prima Donna, man, long awaited, heavily anticipated, but the time has come. You got Big Vi, Prima Donna going live tonight for the first time. Man, this should be very, very interesting, man. This should be very interesting. Like I say, man, for the first time, you got Big Vi, Prima Donna going live on one panel. You know, hey, shout out to Prima Donna for blessing me and giving me the opportunity to do a panel with her, because we all know Prima Donna is a very busy young lady. If she ain't working, at the best Waffle House in the United States, she either making cakes or making her desserts or making those strawberry lemon cookies that I love. But you know, we ain't gonna hold you too long. But like I text my sister, I say, sis, what's up? We still on? She say, bet. Yeah. So, without further ado, man, let's get it. It's a different type of energy tonight. It's going down. You got Big Vi. You got Prima Donna. Y'all been asking. Now it's here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going down. What up, Midas? What up, Miss Lady T? What's up, Angela? What's up, Darlene? Let's send this out. Yeah. It's gonna go down tonight. It's going down in a major way, man. I appreciate you all for coming over tonight. Much anticipated. We got Prima, we got Vi. Y'all been asking for it. It's here. It's here. It's here. Mhm. We live. Let me share this out. Okay, hold on. Let me get it right. Let's get it right. I put on. I let my night mask go. Let's get this thing popping, y'all. My sis here. What's up, Prima?
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
What's going on? What's going on? We got the people in here, y'all. We got Prima Donna Palladino in the building. You hear me?
Hold on, let me get my light source.
What's
That
up,
ain't gonna
sis?
work. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm
I
hey, I had my I was so pissed this morning, right? So last night I had a job I went on. And I'm supposed to get out of work at 7 o'clock. I ain't get out of
mm,
work until like 10 o'clock this morning. Got home, couldn't go to sleep, so I ain't go to sleep till about 12. Then when I finally got to sleep, it seemed like it was time to get up to go get my son from school. I'm like, man, this evening part been dragging. I say, man, let me check with my sister, make sure she's still ready to go. I'm gonna pull some energy that I have reserved somewhere, and I know the people been waiting and wanting to, they've been waiting and wanting to hear from you, from me. People been this, I told them, look, I give all credit to Prima, Dana, Levi, those people because they do a way more detailed job than me. But I'm the type to just come on and just speak my mind or speak my opinion about certain things that I see. So I'm quite sure everybody in the chat appreciates you because you don't do this often.
and you know it.
Yeah. And y'all see my sister got her camera on, so hey, ain't none of that old weird shit that y'all other people. A lot of these people can't cut them cameras on.
I had to stun on him real quick. Stun on him real quick, real quick. With the shirt on. Hold on. With the shirt on. Hold up.
Okay, let us see the shirt, sis. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I like that.
Uh,
I like that. Oh yeah, I like that.
yeah.
I like that. We got Derek in the building. We got Miss Lady T. Man, y'all put them hearts in there for Prima Donna, man. Let her know y'all feeling her, man. Let Prima know how much we appreciate her and the work that she do, especially the information that she put out. And she be on people's asses and they don't even be knowing it, boy. Look here. I keep my mouth closed on that one. Yeah.
Hey, Lady T. Hey, Derek. Hey, Darlene. Hi, Midas. What's up, everybody in the chat?
Oh, yeah. We in here today. So, this live is like, I don't know. I guess it ain't no certain destination that we're headed to, but I guess it would be more so. Uh, we can let the fans or let the, I don't like to call them fans and supporters, all that shit. We can let the family ask different things or have if they have certain questions or whatnot. We talk about this corporate casket. That's a big ordeal with me right now because
Right.
looking at what's going on with Kanye West, and he's really exposing this idea of a corporate casket, and people uh are not looking at it. I'm not gonna say it's everybody, but it's a great deal of people that are not looking at the things that is going on surrounding Kanye West and not tying it in and not seeing that how it goes hand in hand with what's going what went on with R. Kelly when he
Right.
say about this red media.
Right.
And I'm not sure if you caught last night. I was on 10 last night, but another night ago he went through and I'm quite sure you went over this before. I remember about these media outlets who ran by these big corporations, and
Right.
Kanye gave a list about 15 to 20 different media outlets that ran by these what he called red media, and
Mhm.
also these productions like Surviving Bill Cosby, Surviving R. Kelly, different things like that was produced by the red media. So, what do you think about the idea of this red media, and is this something that you think that people really need to pay attention to when it comes to what Kanye is saying about the red media? And also, you have
Absolutely,
people,
because not only do you have them, but let's consider the fact that as I saw with R. Kelly, they have the entities to come up with these shell companies, these shell production companies, which is what produced Survive and R. Kelly, right? So
right,
if I was part of this big corporation and I don't want my name tied to it, the same way these people try to funnel up this money to put out R. Kelly's story per se, they wanted to do all this shit with these behind the scenes, I don't even know what you would call them, organizations, whatever the case may be. So absolutely, it's very essential to recognize that all of these corporations, the music agencies, are linked to these media companies. The media companies are linked to a lot of these tabloids and a lot of these blogs.
right. So the biggest thing is now it seems like we don't like the like it seems like when we figure out one part of the battle, then here comes a whole different battle. It's like, and like I recall someone saying, like, when they talk about these corporations, you know, they when we get shit or when we get news, it's new news to us, but to them it's like 10 years ahead. Like everything that we see playing out now was something that was already predicted for them when they sat back and made these plans fucking 5, 10 years ago. Say, well, at this time we gonna do this. So when it comes to us, we thinking we on top of it, but literally we behind the ball.
No, we ain't on top of shit considering they are the ones who give us the information. They are
Right,
the ones who write the history. They are the ones that control what we see. They are the ones who own these platforms. What the fuck do we know?
right, and that's the whole idea of it. So for us to attack someone who verbally come out and introduce this red media to us and call out these people who control these type of networks and outlets and say, well then, if you are a guy like Ari Emanuel who could come out and make a statement and say everyone associated with this man counsel him, right? So literally
Right.
what they did in public to Kanye is what they did in private with R. Kelly. It wasn't
Mhm.
them, but they used these movements like the Me Too movement, Times Up movement, and all these, like you say, these small entities to speak for them without them speaking themselves. But I feel as though it's the same type of energy behind what we seeing going on with R. Kelly.
Absolutely. The problem is, no matter what artist says the same exact things, nobody cares or nobody has the solution. Like, it's a lot of people out there like the Masterpiece, the Diddies that know exactly what's going on in this industry, that hold a lot of these masters, that hold a lot of power, but they know, just like we know, who's calling the shots when it comes to discerning this information. They know. It's like me getting on my platform and bashing Waffle House. I know
Right,
that somebody gonna come holler at me like, "Hey, Shanissa, you're gonna have to take that post down. Come on now."
right,
But what do we expect from these people, these entertainers, these influencers who obviously can't say directly the things that Kanye West is boldly saying? Look, I got this money. I ain't scared to put myself out here on the line. A lot of people are realizing that most of these artists are broke. Like I've been insinuating for so long. Like they fail to realize that a lot of these new age artists, they get these sign on bonuses, right?
right,
Okay. Well, that's an advance off of your budget. So you're basically getting money off of what this company is funding into you. But then let's say you got janky ass people around you that's getting in the budget, putting money over here, doing all this fugazi ass shit. So now you out here living the glorious life, so everybody thinks, but really you broke. So
right.
now you got to participate in robbery and breaking in people's houses and shit, and people wondering why people are targeting these celebrities now.
And it's like right now it seems as though it's the hardest time in America to be a celebrity, whether it's accidental or purposely. It seems as though for the last over the last year, and it kind of seemed like to me it's just been since this whole ordeal with R. Kelly. When you talk about the music industry, it just seems to me that it's been on a downward spiral, especially when it comes to a lot of celebrity, a lot of stuff has been going on within this music industry. When you talk about the prison system and you talk about the deaths of these artists, to me it just like, and I really don't like to get deep into it, but even when you go back just over the last 3 years, just look at how many artists that we have seen just in the peak of their career at that, just they just mysterious. They, I ain't gonna say mysteriously, but they get taken out. But the way that it looks like, oh, you was associated with gang, or this, that, and the third, or the type of shit that the music industry promote. Like, why do you think
Right.
they heavily promote violence and drugs? And right, like last night, like I said, I went in last night because now everything is anti-Semitic, but
Mhm.
they don't believe that it's anti-Semitic for us to listen to bitch, hoe, I'ma kill you, smoking on
Absolutely not,
push your
because it's so many people out here that don't recognize, again, they don't know their nationality. They don't know black people don't exist. They don't know we are not African American. Somebody coined that phrase to make people feel good about themselves, I guess. But at the end of the day, again, they give you things to pacify you with no resolutions. I could go on for days about private prisons, not just about these celebrities and the industry, but as a whole. If you looked at these private prisons and how they're overpopulated, they're under resourced, they profit greatly. It's just so many things that you could point out when it comes to the flaws with this system, and the fact that they use these entertainers to perpetuate this lifestyle, and then knowing, like, I don't even want to go too deep into it because you got people out here that are definitely tried to dismiss you as conspiracy, because again, they don't know that There is people out here taking out insurance policies on these individuals. There's people out here banking on the fact that, like you said, they're going to put themselves in harm's way. It is what it is. I'm losing service. Hey, hey, lavish lady, EJ, everybody else in the chat. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we've been hearing about these private prisons for decades. You had artists telling us about these secret meetings within the industry. You have all these artists coming out complaining about these bad contracts. You have artists basically coming out saying that they have all this music, but they're being shelved for different reasons, and nobody is seeing why us going back and forth with each other is counterproductive. I think a lot of people in the know exactly what Kanye West was saying when he was referring to the Jew and the Jewish people. Because again, if they want to keep trying to pull the wool over people's eyes when it comes to people's natural heritage as a whole, that's where a lot of people ain't gonna grasp why he would put on a shirt that says White Lives Matter and watch people's reaction to it. Does that make him crazy? Because people sit out here and yell Black Lives Matter. You back, Vi? I can't get my damn light on here right. Okay.
Yeah, I had to switch devices.
And I'm still trying to get this light right. Not gonna work.
Yeah, they trying to give me a hard time tonight. But I say I'm gonna make this happen tonight. Whether I'm at home, at work, whatever. They call all night. Hey, everything. Hey, holler at me when I'm done. But yeah, the thing with Kanye West in the shirt, I think one of the biggest things about our culture, and one of the biggest thing about our culture is that we not we comfortable. I feel as though we didn't got so comfortable to where when we do see certain things as if what Kanye West did, you know, people don't want to stir up the pot. You know, damn, you know, like last night, even listening to this guy when I was watching TNT talking about America has lost its way, but that comes from a Caucasian man. What way was it? What way were we ever going? You know,
Right.
what do you mean when you say America has lost its way because Kyrie Irving made a statement and say that from Hebrew to Negro? So they pretty much telling us we shouldn't have the freedom of speech, or we shouldn't be able to express how we feel, or we know what. Then we the problem. How is that fair?
Your last part cut out.
I say so. If this country was built off of hate, killing, and stealing, but if we acknowledge something about our heritage than we being anti-Semitic, or however they call it, anti-Semitic. I'm not gonna pronounce it how that DJ do. So
You from the South, right?
yeah, I'm from the South.
So you know how the vibe is kind of like they expect us to be aggressive. They expect us to be violent. They expect us to be irate, ghetto, shit like that. So when we can't articulate ourselves, that just give them the excuse to sit here and play dumb with the facts. Now, granted, it's some people that want to act like they're oblivious to the obvious toleration to racism, but to sit here and act like it still don't exist is ridiculous. Like, for example, my hair. You know how ridiculous it is in the South to tell a black woman how she can and can't wear her hair? Like, if I wanted to wear colorful hair to work, what the fuck is the problem? A Caucasian woman can do the exact same thing and it won't be a problem. But if I get tight curls, for example, it'll be a problem. It might look like dreads to some people. But if I express myself, I'm wrong. I'm the angry black woman. You see what I'm saying? I think the fact that people just want to keep acting like this problem is just going to ignoring, removing statues, all that shit is not gonna change the problem. Especially when some reading. But again, the major emphasis is the same crimes that I could commit, somebody else can go over here and commit. And because they know the right people or they have the right connections, they can get little community service or little bullshit ass deals. Or even the prosecutor can selectively decide they're not going to prosecute that case. But if I come from this family over here, this prosecutor can decide to throw the book at me. The judge can decide to give me the maximum sentences. Like, it's so many different problems on the common level that people don't want to talk about. When I bring it to this R. Kelly sector, as they like to say, that's what really gets me at how oblivious people are to the major point, and how I'm basically saying these corporations are feeding off of our demise. All these people claiming they're trying to make it in the industry only find out they're being exploited one way or another. And then, as Dana pointed out, you notice all these artists are selling their masters. Even Lil Wayne, he got caught up last year, year before. What'd he do? He sold his masters, Nicki Minaj masters, Drake masters, the whole Young Money masters.
Yeah, he did that last year, and it's crazy. Like Dana said, why do they want the masters? Why is that the only thing they fight for? Why is that the only thing they try to keep the artist hold of?
Think about it. Listen to the shit that come on the radio. All you hear is sample, sample. Music is being refurbished, and guess what? You got to give credit to the originators. Like the video I put on my wall earlier about Static Major. A lot of people didn't know this man wrote so much music that now has been credited to other individuals. Like Genuine, he talks a whole lot of shit about he owns his music, but according to other people's information, he didn't write that shit. Static Major did. So again, when these artists mysteriously die and their intellectual property is passed over to other people, and or they don't have family, or their family isn't willing to step forward, like we see in this R. Kelly case, maybe they want to step forward at the last minute. Whatever the case may be, these corporations know that. Like, look at Prince's situation. He
Right.
held on to his music so goddamn long, then all of a sudden he passed, and his family, they end up trying to sell it to this person that went through, and then finally they ended up selling it for, I can't even remember the amount, but again, this is somebody else's property that other people get to auction off after they pass away.
Right, and they said because I watched a little mini series on Prince, and they said this man had over 8,000 songs in this vault, and they couldn't even get. They had to hire, and I'm gonna tell you how crooked this corporation is. They hired safe. They hired someone to break into the safe, so they go to tell you the type of resources these people had. And
Right.
he had a vault in his basement. And if people ever visit Prince, they turned his little plant, his little home, what they call it, I can't studio. They turned his thing into, like, now it's a little thing, memorial now. But
Right.
before, you see, he got a fucking vault in the basement of his home. This man had over 8,000 unreleased songs. And now they say, oh, well, this is enough music to put out an album, put out a Prince album for the next 20, 30 years. Like, it's crazy that, and then you mean to tell me that a guy like Prince, who was able to articulate to the music companies, like, look, I want my masters. I'm not finna be a slave for this company. If he was gonna die with no will in place, why would he even go fight for his master? It just don't make sense
Right.
to me.
Right.
Like, if I'm fighting for my master, that must mean I'm trying to accomplish something or leave something behind or something. So you mean to tell me this man mysteriously died? But like Kanye said, he said, and people not understand. People is not looking at what he's saying when he do these interviews. He said these people, the same people, that died to be crazy, say these people are Jewish people. Then they try to put me on medication. Imagine if I would have took the medication. He said,
Right.
he said it would have been for them to swap one pill out. And boom,
Right.
you got Prince all over again. Boy, I said, this goddamn Kanye telling it.
Yep. Yep. Cause think about it. Prince, go back to Prince. You know, one of the reasons why his wife said she divorced him was because he wouldn't let her get a vasectomy or some type of surgery because he was Jehovah Witness. But you telling me he got addicted to these pain pills that y'all got him taking,
And
and we're not supposed to believe what this rise in all these fentanyl and all these tampered pills going out here, that couldn't have been the case.
right. And then you mean to tell me this man performing one night, lead a performance, get sick, make an emergency landing, then still fly back home. They say he was riding around his little studio on a bicycle and everything perfectly fine. And all of a sudden you find him in a fucking elevator. Come on, man.
Right.
You
It's
just
just it's just crazy. Like, and okay, go back to Whitney Houston. She comes out here and she says during this whole interview, I almost drowned again. What you mean you almost drowned again? And then the next day you dead, you drowned in a tub. Like, come on. Come on. Like, this shit is crazy that they really think we that damn dumb out here.
and that's the biggest thing though, sis. Is every time one of us I told people last night, I say, I'm gonna tell you what they do. They put these narratives ahead. They come out, they know, they can tell when they have came into contact with someone that they can't control. Because the ones
Right.
that they can't control, they put these narratives out about them. So when they do speak, what we hearing right now, Kanye crazy. Kanye,
Exactly.
but see, that's all by design. That's why
Exactly.
they put that narrative out so that if he ever spoke, then guess what? People were just gonna write him off as to be crazy and not listening to the shit that he's actually saying. The same shit with R. Kelly. They put
Right.
out that he like young girls because they want people to believe. So when this man speaking, telling y'all why would I do something like this with the messed up past that I have?
Right.
Why would I go and do some shit like so? Really, they want us to sit here and say, "Well, you just a stupid motherfucker." Pretty much,
Here go where a lot of people lost me is when he said that, then they go into, well, if he's dating girls that are 18 and up, what's the problem? Well, he should date girls that are this age or this age. Why does he have to date girls in an age bracket that fit your motherfucking ass when your uncle, your nephew, your granddaddy, whomever, probably dating a little sugar baby too? Like, this shit don't make no sense why they think R. Kelly just supposed to be up on this high ass pedestal, can't, supposed to live in the box that they put him in, like he's not a man, like he can't
right?
make his own decisions.
And the
If
man,
I think it's immoral for a man 50 to date a 18-year-old, that's my fucking problem. Why in the hell do I gotta form this whole hate posse to say we finna go fuck this man money up, we finna go trump up these damn charges, we finna bring up this deceased woman who, hell, we don't even want to go down that rabbit hole of what I think happened to her, but shit. Anywho,
right,
like we could just go on and on with this shit, but it don't make no sense how we the people can let those red media people tell us all this shit, label this man a disgraced singer. Who labeled him that? Who
right.
who who agreed to that? And it's all these Europeans putting that shit out here talking about the disgraced singer. Okay, Harvey Weinstein ain't the disgraced motherfucking director.
Right.
Quentin Tarantino ain't the disgraced director. Woody Allen, like I could go on and on and on. Y'all ain't trying to take none of that shit off.
No. And it was surprising to me though, sis, when you just said that name, Harvey Weinstein. When I go over like the list, some of the people that Palladino has worked for, and to see Harvey Weinstein on that list, I was like, And they said he was able to combat a lot of the women who was accusing Harvey Weinstein. He caught a lot of the women up in the Harvey Weinstein case with lies. So now that shit made me think about, like, hold on now. Hold on now. This man, okay, now it all starting to make sense. And when they talk about the nature of what happened to this man, a person like that is not easy to touch.
Right.
But if you associate with the wrong people, then you make yourself vulnerable. You make yourself touchable. So with that being said, it's like, to me, like when I sit back and look at a lot of the shit that we've been watching over the last 3 going on 4 years, it's like, for people have let their moral compass overvalue the facts of what we're really seeing. You know what I'm saying? We can
Absolutely.
all have different morals about certain shit, but the fact of the matter is, the Constitution made laws that say, well, if a person is 18 years old, they're an adult, or they got statute, or 17-year-old in this state, that state is, and then if it was such a goddamn big deal, why does it vary from state to state? If this was that important to these people, but it's only important to them when it's when it's an agenda that they are trying to achieve. Because you can't,
Right.
if one state is 18, another state is 17, another state is 16. Like, hold on, a woman is a woman, right? A young woman is a woman. An
Right.
adult. And I don't like how people say, oh, you got an adolescent, then you got a teenage and you go down like that. But so like when people talk about when the guy asked R. Kelly the question he asked to try to up, try to confuse him, which I feel as though R. Kelly answered the question and he answered the question the best way you can answer. Like, what do you mean when you say teenager? Because you still consider 18, 19 as a teenager, but those are young adults.
We all know what he meant, but you got them smart, which somebody should have prepared him to say, I like the company of legal age women. You got to be
Right.
very clear because as we see on YouTube, these motherfuckers listen to you say something, sit here and spend hours trying to figure out a way to twist that shit up and make it sound fucked up. And
Right.
then come out here and spin some kind of stupid ass story. So I feel like again, a lot of the stuff that R. Kelly went through is because he didn't have the right team behind him, and I'ma stand on that.
And I say that like, people ask me how do I feel about this and how do I feel about that. I say the warning comes before destruction. You
Right.
don't come and try to be my help when I'm under the goddamn water. You should have prevented me from going in the water to begin with.
Exactly.
I don't believe in certain shit like that. I'm gonna stand with you, Prima, at the start. I'm gonna stand with you in the middle, and I'm gonna stand with you in the end. I'm not gonna allow you, especially look. I have to say certain things because people ask me for my opinion. So
Right.
when we grow up, me and you grow up in the same house, and you my sister, guess what? You see me every day. You know how I am. You know I'm shy. I'm scared of heights. Certain things about me. So it's just certain things about me as your little brother that you gonna always, if you are you there and you are around, that you are gonna make sure that I'm doing things that is in the best interest of me. Not
Right.
not allowing other people to say, well, Big Five, I know you're scared of heights, but just go up to the top of that hill, and just, it's gonna be okay. That's a fear of mine. Then why would you're not as a sister, you ain't finna let somebody convince me to doing something that you know is gonna have me terrified, not able to sleep at night. So when you talk about R. Kelly lived a life of so much trauma, but nobody was trying to no one was trying to cater directly to him. Everybody was trying to fix their problems through him when he was the person who needed to be fixed. He was the person
Right.
who needed the help. But nobody was looking to help him. They was only looking to fix whatever they had going on in their lives at the time. And now what we're seeing when we look on these YouTube streets, when we look at people associate, you see a lot of people feeling some type of way now because guess what? Y'all did not value who Robert was. Y'all wanted what
Absolutely.
Kelly had to give. Y'all never looked at Robert. It was all what can we get from R. Kelly? Not understanding that Robert is the one who's really suffering.
Absolutely. It's like it's like let's take my relationship for example. My current guy, he was with a girl that he felt like he could say things and I guess be manipulative, sort of say. All guys have that trait in my opinion, just my opinion, but I feel like all men want to see what they could get away with. So anywho, when it comes to me, he knows I rebel against stuff like that. When you try to manipulate me, I'm naturally going to do the opposite of what you want me to do just because. Like, that's my personality. So, when he realized that, we clashed at the beginning of our relationship, but now that created a new level of respect. So, when I say these accusers and all these people with these allegations allowed and tolerated certain behaviors, so I can't categorize them as victims, that's what I mean. Considering again, we all as women have been through things, but just because we have been in certain relationships and we tolerate certain behaviors, we can't deem a person abusive who may not have just had somebody to stand up to their motherfucking ass.
Mhm. and that's what it is, and that's the thing about it. And now that people, a lot of people like who's been traumatized throughout life, they look at shit, they look at certain things like with this R. Kelly situation, his vulnerability to hurt people allow people to come in and fucking get over on him and prey on him just because he was trying to give somebody, I'm gonna try to give you a better life. That's like they say, like fucking people get a pit bull off the street that's hopping on one leg and you nurse it back to health, and then all of a sudden one day the fucking dog turn on you. You like, damn,
Right.
all this I done for you, and then in the end you turn around and bite me. Like this,
Right.
what a lot of these people that R. Kelly gravitated to, and it's crazy that it was a consistent pattern of the type of people he gravitated to. So it kind of, for me, it kind of gives me an understanding of how his heart was set up. A lot of these women, when you look at their backstory, they come from broken ass homes and shit like that. And also, when you look at him, he come from a broken home. So he not
Right.
treating he giving these women, he afforded them a life that a lot of people getting up going to work every day still can't live how they want to live. But then
Right.
at the day, these people, these females, they still know at the end of the day, they minds are not, they haven't made peace with what they went through in their backstory. So when
Absolutely.
they're gonna, and when it comes to you, they're not gonna save you to put themselves in front of the fire. They just gonna
Right.
they just gonna let you burn. And this is what we see with R. Kelly. Is so sad, but it's so sad that we see it the way that we see it. But it's even sadder when we see people that looks like him. And this is what we do. I tell people all the time: we don't advocate for that type of, for the alleged abuse that they are alleging this man did. But it's proof that this guy wasn't abusing these women the way that they are trying to portray him. So if there is anybody out here really physically abusing women like Demetrius Smith, like, other people that we see throughout the YouTube streets, then, those are the type of people that deserve this type of scrutiny that R. Kelly has faced. But I don't know, man. This whole 3 years since, I'm telling you, man, I have learned so much. And this case has taught me so much about myself and so much about life and how I need to move and be aware of certain things. You can't really feel, you almost to a point in life, you can't even feel sorry for like a female. If you see a woman getting beat up or some shit, if you stop, you try to help, then her and the dude start fucking jumping on you. You trying to help her.
Right.
Society has, it seems as though it's flipping upside down. And when we try to make progress, and now the biggest progress is what we're seeing now with Kanye West bringing awareness to R. Kelly, the case of R. Kelly, other things that's going on in our society right now. But our people are so their attention is so distracted to the point to where, I mean, every day it's proven to me that every day proves to me that our people we got a short attention span, because
Absolutely.
it was Kanye West all the last 2 weeks been Kanye. Now all of a sudden, boom, how miraculously, I don't believe in the conspiracy theory, but how is it that artist, a rapper as big as this type of artist get killed? And now you're not finna hear. Watch how the Kanye West conversation slightly die out and go away.
Yeah. Mm. People gonna start to forget about the things that he actually talked about, not the anti-Semitic rhetoric that they want to put out there.
Mm-hmm. And where the hell did this word come from? What was this word at when they were beating the shit out of our people, hanging our people, taking advantage of our women.
See, that's why I feel like a lot of people got lost in the sauce. A lot of people remember that people like Martin Luther King, we utilized cameras because this shit was happening. So we felt like, hey, put the spotlight on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So for some strange reason, we too busy trying to outshine the next motherfucking person that we don't realize, hey, that's the purpose. We supposed to be communicating right here. And if I put out the information and I'm just waiting to see if y'all catch on, like, y'all can't be waiting on me to just come out here and put my life on the line and say some old crazy shit, and y'all see these people is crazy on this internet. I don't have time for that.
The
I don't have
internet,
time for that.
anything you desire to be, and people, you're gonna have people that's gonna gravitate to it, and you're gonna have people that's just not gonna entertain it. But you know, like when you giving out, and it's so crazy when you can go and look at. All you gotta do is uh just go on YouTube and search for positive message. You might see videos that may have 1 million views, some might have 2 million, but you go on there and search for some bullshit, man.
You gonna find
Yo,
it.
man, 40 million, 50 million, 300 million, 200 million. Like, if you got 100 million people watching something trying to be positive, like, but you got 300 million talking about bullshit, then that's a problem. That's a
Yeah.
problem.
You know, a lot I respect the people. Like I caught this guy the other day and I was talking about R. Kelly in my post, and I was basically talking about the private prisons and how, for example, all these people are quick to get these hyper kids medicine and shit like that, saying they're ADHD and all that. But at the end of the day, um my bad. Let me turn my light back on. Yeah, people are always quick to give these kids ADHD medicine. The parents are quick to collect these little checks. And then when these kids get out here in the world and get addicted to these drugs, get addicted to this lifestyle, go in and out the prison systems, like nobody speaks up about this cycle, the lack of resources that are out here to aid these individuals. These people out here, like, these people saying they so advocating for children and all that. Well, why don't y'all advocate for when 16, 17-year-olds committing crimes, they don't get sent to adult prisons then? If y'all feel like they so naive, why y'all selectively allowing these 16, 17-year-olds, even 15-year-olds to be sent to adult prisons? But they so naive. I don't
Exactly.
understand how these minors can operate a vehicle which is considered a deadly weapon, but they so naive they can't say no, don't touch me. Like what the fuck? That ain't
Man,
common sense.
man, you see, but they don't want common sense to be common sense. That's the biggest illusion, man. And when it comes to our culture, we are sit and fight with each other about the truth. Now,
Absolutely.
truth that's right in
That's
our.
like that's like the Aaliyah shit. That's like the I'm gonna use this because it pissed me off to the highest degree to be sitting here telling people, well, not actually telling, but showing people why the government is using a deceased person in this damn indictment. But everybody wanted to get the inside scoop from the damn informant. Everybody wanted to keep stirring the pot with these individuals instead of putting the information out here so that we already know these big media platforms weren't going to push it. But how can we be taken serious when all of us collectively are distracted by bullshit?
Yeah,
Nobody could sit here and single-handedly push that as far as what Jennifer Bonjean put in her appeal. None of the shit Demetrius Smith said proved an authentic marriage occurred. Yet
no,
even to this day, motherfuckers still on this internet talking about a damn marriage.
A
But
marriage.
people don't talk about how Aaliyah's mama separated Aaliyah from Barry Hankerson janky ass in the first fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
People don't talk about that
But
shit. People don't talk about Barry Hankerson fucked over damn near every artist he ever
every,
signed.
every artist, including his damn ex-wife.
Exactly. And kidnapped his own fucking son. And then they don't want to talk about Gladys Knight's story. That's what I'm saying. You wanna make R. Kelly look so bad that you will ignore so Gladys Knight's story don't matter. She said he's a monster, so that don't matter to the people. Y'all said protect black women. She don't matter.
Ain't that what Mariah Carey told Michael Jackson about Tommy Mottola?
Exactly. Says he was being held hostage. The brat, all them verified that story. Did they try to trump up motherfucking charges on him? Hell no.
See what I'm saying? And the thing with even go back to Demetrius, well, since I'm trying to make sense of this shit, if he come out and say it was a fake ID, but it didn't have no age on, if the motherfucker ain't have an age on it, what was the point of getting it? How could you use it?
How? How? You supposed to prove you are legal age. How? What did you do? How you go from you got this ID to bribing an official? Which one is it? Did you get the fake fucking ID or did you bribe an official? If you bribed the official, why this motherfucker ain't on the stage? Why y'all get this girl to tell y'all the policy and how they supposed to do shit when they didn't do it like that? I don't want to hear that shit.
I say now, hold on. And it had to dawn on me. I said, this motherfucker just said, why did you go through all this to get the ID if it didn't have the age on it?
Cause she was pregnant. Man, you don't get your dumb ass up out of here. I don't believe that shit. Who gonna get married to a minor cause they and then annul it? What the fuck? So wait a minute. You mean to tell me I'ma get a minor pregnant? I'ma marry her. I'ma put that on paper.
Yeah.
Then I'ma go get another paper. I'ma go get another paper to put on top of that paper.
Yeah. You just gotta admit guilt all the way around the board, huh?
Man, they don't get the fuck up out of here. We don't believe that shit.
I did it, yo.
That's stupid.
You wanna go ahead,
Shit.
hold your hands out.
That's
Go hold
stupid.
your hands out for the cuffs, man. You go to jail.
I mean, come on. Who the fuck does that?
That's why I say now when you read that article, what I was seeing, I had showed you the other day. It said now Demetrius says that he called Robert and told Robert that Aaliyah was in trouble. Then Robert had to fly back to Chicago. But according to that BuzzFeed article, it says that Robert and Aaliyah, R. Kelly and Aaliyah, flew back to Chicago together. So I'm like, well, now, how is all of this shit? How is all of these stories? There's none of them. The only thing consistent about the story is a marriage happened. But you
And
got
hold on. Let's add in the PSR report because according to R. Kelly, what he told Aaliyah ran away. So she was threatening to not go home if this whole
oh yeah,
setting occurred.
in the mitigation report, right?
That part.
Right, and they said that the only way she would go home is if he married her. So he gonna send her back home married.
Like, make that make sense. The only way I can get you out my face is to marry you. That makes sense. What the fuck is this? Like, I just can't make this shit up.
So I would send her back home married, and then how the fuck can the parents go annul a marriage without R. Kelly being there?
In another fucking state. You ain't even gonna go to you ain't even going where you went. Nah, you gonna go to a whole nother fucking state. Make this shit make sense. But they ain't got no document. All they got is an application for marriage.
That's it. And then guess why the application wasn't filled out all the way? Because Demetrius Smith is dumb as fuck.
Dumb.
The man dumb. Like I'm sitting here, but somehow when I heard that, I promise. Like the other guy, the guy that was on my live the other night, he was against R. Kelly. I say, but do you know
Mhm.
the shit that they alleged he did? I'm counting for me. I say, so how could you not? How can the average person not look at the charges that R. Kelly was being charged with and listen to this man, Demetrius Smith, tell a fucking blogger every goddamn thing that he said? He told this blogger that he did. And this is the exact damn, like, it's like a mirror of what they charged with. This motherfucker the one who was getting 15-year-old girls pregnant. He the motherfucker tying women up. He's sending these women to go sue this man. Now, that was another thing that I was like, he gonna say he told Tiffany to go sue R. Kelly. And say he told Robert. I told Robert I told her to do it. Are you fucking serious?
Right. And
You
he also took his motherfucking ass to the corporation and let them know he allegedly had this problem, according to
yeah,
him.
told him that Robert had a problem.
Yeah.
So now there goes the whole narrative. And if the corporation say, well then, okay, once he told the corporation that, boom, there go they leverage right there.
Exactly.
Now we finna use this and come out with this scandal. Like I told people, now you gotta look at it. This whole marriage shit didn't come out until 95 after Demetrius got fired. So this man, he knew he was on the verge of getting let go. So what he started doing was he started plotting on how the fuck or what could I do. The shit with Tiffany Hawkins didn't work because R. Kelly contested the paternity. Came back with him. Then he
Right.
tried to sue
Right.
her. He dropped her suit. So that
Right.
little scheme go through. So Demetrius came back with another scheme. And when he came second scheme, now he knew he had some because guess what? The narrative is already out that R. Kelly was dealing with young women. Once you get that narrative put out there, now you can come behind the narrative with all type of allegation. And like the same shit what we seen with Kanye West. They put the crazy narrative out. He crazy.
Right.
Boom. After they put the narrative out, they come with all this bullshit behind it. So now
Right.
people just, oh, he crazy. Every time Kanye West opened his mouth, he crazy. I kept on telling
Yep.
the man is
So if
not.
you got somebody like Jim Derogatis keep writing the same stories and people gonna keep, how they gonna come? If everybody knew this shit, everybody need to go to jail, motherfucker. God damn it.
Simple,
But that's what I know.
simple as that. Everybody need to be locked up. And I just don't see it. I mean, I'm not gonna say all the guys around him was fucked up, but at the same time, a lot of guys were fucked up because
That's where
you know
people on the internet say is that obviously nobody stepped up and got ahead of this shit. So when you got all these weird ass people on the internet trying to make stories up and make people the fucked up individuals, that's when I got the side eye. Them like, come on now, I don't do all that extra shit. I'm just here pointing out the people that they brought out a little janky,
mm-hmm.
and it's way more opportunities that presented themselves way before this shit turned criminal that these people on the internet could have did besides worry about people like me.
Yeah, I mean they so concerned. And then, boy, look here, certain shit that I want to say, I just ain't gonna say because I, I you know what I'm saying. But people sit up and they come on these internet streets and they say people using my brother making money out, or people using our kids to make money. But at the same time, if you ask the people that's bringing awareness to this story to collect money to help you out, what makes you any different than a person that's blogging, bringing awareness?
Exactly.
It's not.
Considering, I mean, I've showed plenty of time. My revenue on YouTube don't be more than $130. So if you telling me you think people spend time out they motherfucking day for
How,
$150,
man?
motherfucker, you crazy.
You tell now I can see you motherfuckers over here getting two, 3 million views a month, then that's something different.
Yeah.
Man, these videos don't get these. Man, this R. Kelly
That
shit.
that that is how I know they dumb. When they say stupid ass shit like that, and I know for a fact my motherfucking ass, I spend more in goddamn editing shit and all that shit than I
Man,
fucking
look,
make. And especially, man, ain't no way in fuck nobody really believe people that support R. Kelly are here to profit off of YouTube content. Now the people that be begging and scamming and all that shit, yeah, point them motherfuckers out.
yeah,
Clear
but don't make it
with
a
people
don't
who
make
support your brother while your motherfucking ass was out here MIA. Goddamn it. Shit, that ain't the move to do. And that ain't no shot at him. That's just a motherfucking fact.
yeah. See, that's the whole thing. If it wasn't for the platforms that's out here being positive that don't have the drama, or I ain't gonna say don't have the drama. If it wasn't for the platforms, like the guy came on my platform the other night, wasn't an R. Kelly supporter. He said, "I can't believe that R. Kelly actually got people out here supporting him," and it's a
They
lot of
don't know. I'm
you know.
telling you, it's so many people that could be reached. But these people that say they support R. Kelly, they too busy watching each other, competing for each other's subscribers. They don't realize it's millions and billions of motherfucking people out here they could be appealing to than worried about prima donna audience. God damn. They could be worried about other people audience other than Big Vi audience. This shit ain't that damn.
No,
Like, come on.
because it was very intriguing to me to have a guy, because I really I'm gonna tell you I'm zero tolerance on this platform. If you ain't for Kelly, you the fuck up out of here. That You know what I'm saying? That's just how I rock because I'm not gonna allow you to cause disruption here. But if you want to come in and sit and have a real fucking conversation, like a real man or real adults have conversation, that guy
Right.
wife was over here on this platform. They didn't know none of the information that we were showing and sharing with them. But that's how
Exactly.
you got to be able to tell somebody something because just like somebody, if it wasn't for me coming to look on your platform or Dana platform or Phase's platform, I would have knew none of the shit that I knew. But like damn, it's people out here talking. Look, I sat around, listen. I say, damn, I got an opinion. When I created the channel, I said I wanted this channel to be like I always say, it's for the people that's over here in the chat for us to voice our opinion about the things that we see going on. I don't have a
Absolutely.
problem with that. I don't have a problem with nobody speaking how they feel. But if you're gonna address, I believe in direct. I'm not finna be indirectly saying y'all bloggers when
Right.
directly we know what bloggers out here what they doing. But at the same time, but if you associated yourself with certain people that's out here not doing the right shit, you have to say y'all as a whole because you don't want to directly call out who's really doing what out here. But
Right.
to say people benefit, I get up and go to work every day. And
Right.
I didn't take it offensive towards myself, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't have a million views, but I got 200,000 views, 200 plus thousand views of people who've been coming over here, and I'm putting out positive information, always talking positive, always bringing information, always having good conversation. That people come over on this platform, they learn, and guess what? When those people learn, they go back and take this information to somebody else that learns about what's going on with R. Kelly. Same thing they gonna do. They come on Prima Donna. They gonna come over there and learn some information. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna take that information back to somebody that don't know what's going on and show it to them. And guess what they're gonna do? It's just gonna create a trickle down effect to where the message in the word keep getting put out. But I like I say, I like
That's another thing that I feel like created confusion. A lot of these people came out giving the illusion that they're actively doing things to help the case. That's where people got shit fucked up and where I felt like the disconnect with even me. I'm not doing shit to involve myself with no fucking federal investigation to make no damn YouTube content. I don't give a shit who
no,
get mad. I can sit here and observe and read the documents, read all the articles, go through these interviews, use my common sense, without trying to scam the public and do all this extra shit. Like, at the end of the day, all we had to do was focus on changing for me, it was just about for my narrative was changing this man is a pedophile, this man is guilty to giving him reasonable doubt.
But
Do
now,
I know what the fuck happened in his house? Hell no. But I know what they putting out here can't be true.
right, and that's what it's all about. Prima is bringing raising doubt, making a person think. That's it. Like the guy that came on the channel the other night, I told him I'm not trying to push my opinion and views on you, and I'm not gonna take your opinion and views personal because that's how you feel. But can I show you what I have? Can are you willing to listen at some of the information, or are you willing to look at some that I have to show you that there's a reason to say, there's a reason why you should question shit. Even when he came out to say that, I didn't ask the guy to tell us that he was a victim.
Mhm.
The guy said he had been a victim of sexual assault, and I asked him, "Do you remember what he said?" Hell yeah, I remember the day, the time, everything. I say, so now you got women that come out here saying that they were victimized by R. Kelly, but they got to use round or about a 2-year gap. They can't remember when it happened. He said, "Oh well, no, that's a problem right there."
Right.
I said, "So now
I like the way you handle that. The one thing that I wanted to point out about that, if you notice, the way that he felt, because he felt disrespected in a way, he almost changed his whole perception in being open minded about the topic. And that's what I feel like a lot of people do when they even come across our channels and they see all this mushmouth bullshit going on. They get a distaste for R. Kelly, looking at the people that's supposed to be representing him per se. And no, a lot of us didn't say we represent him, but if you're saying you're advocating for something, this is what they came out here saying they're advocating, then you have to act accordingly. I came out here and just clearly said I'm blogging. That's it, that's all. I ain't doing all that extra shit.
right, that's it, man. And like I say, man, if I can't bring awareness, and if I can't bring a good message, if I can't uplift the people that comes over here, if I can't, change the spirit of what goes on, it be days when I come on here when I'm down myself, and it be days when I come on here when I don't feel like it myself. But at the same time, I understand this shit right here. It helps me as well to be able to come on here. You know how these people was asking, it'll be real good. You get Prima Donna. You can do a live Prima Donna. I like Prima Donna. I got all respect for Prima Donna, but guess what? When Prima Donna felt it was time for her to do a live with Big Vibe, she said what she said, and guess what? We made it happen because I want to do whatever the people. I want to try and do what the people ask of because the people want to hear, and this is what you call a positive production. What we're doing right now. And like I say, I have nothing against what just went on that. I say, but for to be to never have done a live video ever, and you put a production together, I feel as though it should have just stayed professional. And
Right.
that's just my only knock because that was one of my go-to places, to forget information as well. I liked to go over there and look at the videos because it wasn't the drama. You know,
Right.
it was clear cut content that you could take from, but when you come out and do something like that, it kind of put a bad taste in your mouth like that. Like, come, it could have just stayed professional and positive. Why can't when we come to these platforms, why can't it be directly about the case, Robert, the case? Why can't it just be about Robert and the case surrounding Robert Kelly? Why we 3 fucking going on 4 fucking years into this injustice, and we still trying to verify who is this, who is that? What the fuck sense does that make? What fucking purpose
now
does it serve? We ain't
now
no
now you see my frustrations that for the first year, I was ducking and dodging these motherfuckers. I'm talking about ducking and dodging all these motherfuckers. Even though they hit me with this, hit me with that, I ain't have shit to say. But then when I started seeing it bleed into the case, that's when I started to show y'all, hey, hold on. Gotta hit my Levi. Hold on.
And the worst fucking thing ever happened on these YouTube streets, Primo, I'm gonna tell you, when they made the fans had to choose a side.
Yeah,
The
that's
fans,
where you fucked up.
the fans should have never been caught up in this bullshit. The support
Facts.
should never been caught up in this fucking bullshit to have to pick who to choose to go and follow. If
Facts.
if Robert is the goddamn attention that needed to be had, then what the fuck do all these other goddamn offsprings mean to anything? You taking away
Facts.
an important message. The
Facts.
fucking message, the target has been missed, and I'm here to say this shit. If
Facts.
on YouTube, the target was to bring awareness to the injustice involving Robert Kelly, and I'm here to say the target was missed.
Absolutely.
When you got the goddamn the support team that's supposed to be a system, they can't come together because guess what? When we do get together, oh bitch ass nigga, you was talking about me on your page, yeah, oh whole ass nigga, yeah, you know, we arguing and fighting with each other, and guess what the fucking federal court is looking at? Guess what they sitting here looking at? They told y'all already they watch YouTube.
Right. Made that very clear.
Platforms. So guess what they sitting back when they see motherfuckers show up down to the courtroom? They us on a matter of time before they get to arguing with each other.
Yep. Absolutely. That's why I'm saying they know they can get these young naive men all this money. They gonna go buy all this jewelry. They know it's hungry fucking people out here that's gonna want to take that jewelry. That's gonna want to do something crazy. Like they know this cycle. We gonna sit here and plot on each other, then sit here and figure out something productive to do. Like we'll sit here and listen to people who come out here and spend their time researching the facts, and then we'll go over here and listen to people who don't do nothing but look at the people who research the facts and give their fucking opinion on what they think about their opinion. But they want to know what the problem is. Motherfucker, I don't need no goddamn supervisor, bitch.
What
Fuck you talking about?
What Kanye just said, Prim? He say, an eye for an eye lead the whole goddamn world blind.
Exactly.
Lead the whole world blind. So if we one vessel, if I take one eye, you take the other, where the fuck are we headed?
Facts.
This when we talk about this injustice of art, this shit is one vessel. It should have been one vessel.
Facts.
It's one body of people. That's what people are not understanding. It's not fucking hard to comprehend. How the fuck you think the U.S. military would look going into war if they got over there and goddamn start going at each other? What's the purpose of going to war if y'all finna be killing each other?
Exactly. What's up, Dana? But that's the point, though. That's the point. A lot of people wanted to hide behind the scenes and let other people be the spokespeople, right? So the
Right.
problem is they start feeling some type of way and they decide, well, hey, I want to be the spokesperson. So you have people like me that back the fuck up and let them be the motherfucking spokesperson, since they were the one who got all the connects and know all this shit. So when
But you see how
people, why everything you have touched is fucked up. But then you want to throw shade at people like me who just sat back and let you took the motherfucking wheel. So as far as people talking about anybody wanting to step up and help with the cause now, who the fuck stopping you? Ain't nobody telling you can't have a platform. Ain't nobody competing. The fuck?
Oh, Primo, I'm telling you, man. Look, but I told the people a while
Don't
back.
come for me.
Hey, I said a long time ago, I said a lot of these people that's on these platforms that be in these chats, I say these people are chasing relationships. And
Absolutely.
people probably didn't understand what I said when I said that. I said when Phases came out, she had those people came on there. But as soon as she had Dana J come on there as the mentee, then everybody was team, because a lot of these motherfuckers was team Dana J before they was team anybody else. And they
Absolutely.
Phases dropping them receipts, talking about goddamn Dana was one of the first motherfuckers about Lisa Van Allen and Don, all them different type of characters that came into play. But once Dana came out as the mentee, boom, they followed Dana. Levi came out as the cousin, boom, they followed Levi. You know, every time somebody, Will came out and spoke, boom, they followed him. Dr. Rice came out, Sharon came out on Dr. Rice, said that she was the nutritionist, boom, they ran over there to Dr. Rice. Oh, Keith called in the doctor. Nobody would have knew Keith if he never called in the fucking Dr. Rice channel.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Then you had people coming out here referring to him as the money man. Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know this man until they brought him to my attention.
You see what
So
I'm saying?
when people want to act like they all curious about him now, why wasn't you curious when he was implicated in Michael Williams' indictment? Why weren't you curious then when it was said that Michael Williams went for blowing up Azriel house to Keith's house? Nobody said a bitch ass thing then. But now all of a sudden we talking about Icy Keith and shit. Like, motherfucker, y'all do too much. But as far as what Miss Lavish said, that's also a factor, and a lot of people see what's going on, and again, they don't want to be involved in the mess. Like, you see when people speak on the case, like even with Choke No Joke, anytime somebody talk about it, you gonna have all these network of people coming in the comments. Hey, you need to talk to this person. Hey, you need to get up with this person. And from that, that's gonna be the worst motherfucking mistake of your life if you ever reach out to any of these motherfuckers. I'm telling you that now.
You see how when Choke first came out, his shit was unbiased. For the first few
It
days,
was at first.
unbiased. Soon as a particular person came on there, all of a sudden the people, you got a fucking panel on this motherfucker. You got Dana, you got Hollywood, you got Levi, you got all these different people on here. People who have contributed to this whole R. Kelly sector in a different light, everybody have their own unique way of doing things. But soon you bring, you see the conversations as being positive. And then all of a sudden, then you bring this, then it goes from being, who know this person? Or who is this person? Or I understand this like, why do I need to know if Dana J know R. Kelly? Why do I need to know if Levi is R. Kelly? Because I'm not on this for Dana. I'm not on it for Levi. I'm on here to bring awareness to what's going on with as far as the injustice of Robert Sylvester Kelly. So
I'm trying to figure this out. If you know that he don't, they keep saying Dana J don't know R. Kelly. They know this for a fact. If you know this for a fact, why in the fuck do you got to keep asking people? It should be you know this for a fact. Move the fuck on.
Fact is a fact, right?
Right, like this shit crazy to me.
The truth don't need no support, right?
Absolutely not. That's why I put the receipts out there. You're gonna think what you feel. Shit.
Man, Primo, I'm telling you, you mind if I drop the link? If I can keep it just me and you, if you want me to drop the link, but I'm gonna tell you this before you say anything. You gotta be depending on who you is. I'm not letting you on. I'm not letting you up. So, I'm. It's not me. It's out of respect for Prima Donna. If she okay with it, then I drop the link because I know some guys like Sir Miguel, J Rock, wanted to ask questions or just speak to you and tell you how much they appreciate you. And those are some of the guys who's always on the panel. So if you don't have a problem with it, I'll drop the link and because I don't want to hold you too much long because I know you got your babies and stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah, I stay on for about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna run back in the house.
okay. Let me
You can
get it.
drop it.
All right. Prima gave me the okay to drop the bomb on you, mother. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just wish this fight would have never got distracted by the who is who and what is what and who do this and who do that because
Absolutely.
we could have made way more progress and brought way more awareness as a unit than these separate entities. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nothing but parties around here. You got the Prima Donna party, you got the Big Vibe party, you got the Dana J party, you got the Levi party, Hollywood party. We ain't nothing but different entities, you know. And now it's just like, come on, man, who gonna vote for who?
Right. But again, I mean, it could always shift back. Like I say, it's nothing to block them people out because we all see they just gonna keep repeating the same shit over and over, over and over, over and over. I'm done with that. The point is, we know YouTube is shadow banning our content for a
Uh,
fact. Beefing with each other ain't gonna do nothing but minimize our reach, period. So I don't have time for that. The point in making the videos is to get them out. And if people keep throwing off my algorithms, mentioning me in they bullshit, that's what irritate the fuck out of me. That's the only reason I will address them is because clearly they put we go back to the beginning how all this started from the twins to phases to Rogers to Rice to all these secret messages and all that shit. Everybody got real quiet about that Dr. Rice recording. Don't nobody want to talk about none of those individuals, but all these people being
hey,
considered as co-conspirators keep getting pushed to the back while we fighting out here.
what did the recording say? I was reaching out to you to see about getting your story, taking your story in a different
Right. That's dumb. That's dumb. Like you knew the
you
circumstances. It's
a
dumb.
felon witness, accuser, and tell her about asking her about taking her story in another direction.
But this dude, we watch him go from Uncle Ben to a pimp named Slickback right in our face. Okay. Okay. What's up, Sir Miguel? J Rock, how
Hey,
y'all
what's
doing?
up, Prima Donna? How you doing, beloved? How you
I'm
doing?
good.
Prima Donna was good.
I'm good.
From Uncle Ben to a pimp named Slickback.
Poochie, Poochie and that thunder. I say this nigga came out wearing South Pole. Now this nigga infinite. Ain't this
Right. Got Versace. Okay. Okay. Done
Versace?
got him a little girlfriend. Okay.
Oh, Versace. Right.
Hilarious.
Oh man. Y'all got me crying over here. Hold on.
Rice, man.
I can't. I can't.
Man, Rice came out that bitch with South Pole on. All of a sudden,
Man.
reinvented himself. That nigga thought he was Mr. Bean. Then Ron Isley came
Man. Like what? Okay.
Versace. Versace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Y'all can
Junior.
change it.
I cannot. Mm-mm. That's why I'm trying to figure. I'm still trying to figure out am I being punked? Cause this
Man,
shit crazy.
this has been. If this shit could have been a scripted reality show, man, this probably been by far number one. Man, the shit that has transpired throughout this journey on YouTube, and I'm man, Black people don't. I mean, we should get paid for our foolishness, man.
Absolutely.
It's like if they could get paid, if they could sell you water in this whole world, and the world was made off water, then that should tell you black people should get paid for being a damn fool. Because a lot of them, man, a big percentage of them are damn fools, man.
Absolutely.
Man, Big Vibe. If we got paid for our foolishness, don't you know our foolishness will be more than the Powerball drawing tonight?
And when
I
you
just
try to wake them up, hey man, wake up! A car coming. Oh, I'm all right, man. Let me lay back down. You know, Kanye West come out, try to wake up. Michael Jackson. We've been trying to get woke up. I don't know what type of the whole coach. I don't say the whole black coach. It's a big percentage of the black coaches that got Stockholm syndrome. They talking about these accusers, man.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying they trying to reverse psychology. I ask, like, this some Twilight Zone shit. Everything they trying to say about them girl, they trying to do to us. I swear to God, they sitting here trying to brainwash us. They sitting here trying to, man, they really trying to flip the script. Where in the fuck is these minors? Y'all been telling us for all these years this man is a pedophile. Then you come out here and say this man acting within the law, but y'all still calling him a pedophile. And then you come out here and say, well, oh, he made sure they was 18, but turn around and say, we gonna trump up these charges to bring these girls in here and say they was a minor in 1995 and shit. The fuck?
Yeah. He pull up in a he pulled up to the what they call him
R&B superstar just sitting at McDonald's just luring.
Yeah, he pulled up to Sanford & Son in a limousine. Ain't nobody noticed it. You just hopped in at 15 and hopped in and you left.
Looking for. All right. Yeah. Okay.
But see that's the thing. They already know most people not gonna research stuff. They already know most people not gonna read. Most people gonna get the information from the so-called wannabe truth tellers, the media. But at the
It's some
end of the day,
bullshit.
right? At the end of the day, everybody said, "Oh, we knew." What the fuck did you know? And if you did
Nothing.
knew, why the fuck you didn't say nothing? So that means you didn't know shit in the first place.
I'm telling you, that's a crime. Around here in the South, if you know somebody over here committing crimes and you let them up in your house, your ass getting charged too. If you riding around with a motherfucker just robbed a bank, your ass getting charged too. Well, I don't know what they talking about. So they sit here and told the public this man was preying on little girls, trafficking women, right? That's what they told us. He's a danger to the community. Those are the grounds to violate his rights and hold him hostage in this jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's a danger to the community. That's what they said, right?
Right.
Yep, that's what they said.
But he broke.
Then you broke, and then you ain't got no criminal record. You don't just become a danger to the community in just one day. You a danger to the community. That means you have to be a habitual offender. That means a repeat offender. You had to been done this shit so many times. You had to been charged with the same crime or different crimes or similar crimes to become
absolutely.
A danger. You just don't become a danger to the community in case you go and shoot up God institution and stuff. Like that's different. This
absolutely.
The man doesn't even have a parking ticket. He probably didn't even have a fucking driver license.
And not only that, here's the part that really gets me with people. Understand what word pedophile means, number one. Number two, if you are a pedophile, you cannot turn that switch off and on. You're going to like what you like at the end of the day.
Nope.
So for you dummies that don't understand language, definition of words, you might want to go back to school.
Exactly.
Yep. And also, let me jump in because I am so sick and tired of this Stockholm Syndrome narrative. Now, I've been doing a little digging. Now, I went into this site called Simply Psychology. Now, according to them, it said that Stockholm Syndrome is believed to be rare. The FBI estimated that fewer than 8% of kidnapping victims show evidence of Stockholm syndrome. 8%. But when it comes to R. Kelly, it's supposed to be 100%.
Right. That's
So
like how they say. That's like how they say hurt people hurt people. No, the fuck that. Where y'all get that shit? So you mean tell me? Okay, you ain't never been hurt in your life. So you mean tell me you ain't never had heartache? Never.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, hurt people hurt people. If your ass done been hurt, how the fuck we know you ain't out here hurting, breaking people
Oh,
heart and
and
shit?
also and also just like what and you said you have never had any heartache in your life. What did my grandmother, my aunt used to say? Just keep on living.
Right.
or you can say, shit, all R. Kelly had to do give me my million. R. Kelly, everybody want R. Kelly to give them $100. How the hell did R. Kelly supposed to become the savior of every nigga, every female he ever dealt with family? Every female
Right.
dealt with family expect R. Kelly to just come and take them out the hood. All I care to get my million. Go talk to TMZ. They got all I wanted my million. You got dude, give my daughter a song, and that's all he had to do. Like,
Yeah, that's all they had to do. That's just Baltimore. Acting stupid. Y'all acting stupid. I'm gonna get y'all cane.
your daughter a song when the bitch can't sing.
Yep. And also, they tried to treat R. Kelly like on Master P, like one on Master P's album. They tried to treat R. Kelly like Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Talk about Captain Kirk will beam you in the ghetto and he'll save you and beam you and your loved ones to the fortune and fame that you've been wishing for.
Right.
But like your boy Big Boss said, like he said, R. Kelly, you know who I am. I gave you $120.
That's it.
Now here go what blew their whole case up in their face, and this is why I know people don't read. When I sit here and point it out about Lisa Van Allen clearly being 18 in the Home Alone video, clearly being removed from that indictment for that obvious reason, she still get on the stand and try to play dumb like she was a minor and shit. No. I've been telling y'all from jump. All of these people, in my opinion, they did the exact same thing. They fudged their age in order to fit the charges they were manufacturing. Same reason why the feds picked up the case to make it federal and make it an 18 thing, considering, as they said out their mouth 100 times, Azriel was allegedly 17. So that was your main star witness at the time. Trying to push this narrative that he was targeting 17-year-olds.
Right,
But again, the age of consent in Chicago is 17. So to get around that, you want to make it seem like this man is so much of a influential person. He had authority over her. No, y'all know damn well in the real world, nobody abides by this little 5-year policy. Like, look at all these other relationships where people like 10 years, 15 years apart. Come on.
Mm-hmm. But what did Ann Donna say? There's no minors in the state. Don't address them
Right.
as such. Address them as young women.
Right.
That's what Ann Donna said. But even with that, what tripped me out too is the simple fact when these secret grand jury proceedings were released, to see that Chicago even brought up these, they showed the grand jury this information about R. Kelly and Aaliyah, but chose the grand jury asked prosecutor Angel Cruz, why are we not charging him? All she could say was, well, the charges that these is from the people who are able to go in and ask the judge during the midst of the trial, can we change the language of a charge?
Right.
After they heard the testimony. So you mean to tell me the reason for y'all not charging R. Kelly with the shit with Aaliyah in Chicago is because the nature of the charge that y'all was charging him with, the statute didn't come out until 1996. So y'all are the ones who create the laws, make the laws. So you mean to tell me y'all couldn't? Why did y'all want to challenge that shit?
Right. And the reality is because they couldn't charge him, considering they were only trying to. I feel like personally they put the pressure on Demetrius Smith, who came out here with the story, putting himself in an incriminating position, so they couldn't charge him for nothing but what his dumb ass admitted to. That's why.
And Demetrius Smith, who lied, who I swear this dude is like the biggest liar walking planet Earth. This clown, when he said that shit that he said in that New York trial, and I picked up on it, and it had me thinking, you should have saw my facial expression. I mean, I went smooth the hell off. I was like those old school Looney Tunes characters when your eyes bug out and shit. That's how my ass was when I heard what he said. I was like, I know this motherfucker just didn't.
Robert had nothing to do with it. I did that.
Exactly.
The man say, can I have my grand jury statement so I can remember what I said? I said, hell no.
Right. Like, make that make sense. Talking about it was so long ago. Motherfucker, what?
Man, look at the people that we up against, man.
Like, what?
I didn't even hear Azrael kept going back and forth with the process. I ain't say that. The government said that. I ain't say that. The government said that. She said that shit on countless occasions.
Which
and then the judge sitting here threatening to impeach her, but yet nothing happened. The judge threatened to make it a mistrial, considering we talked about the privacy leaks and shit like that. That got swept under the rug.
A lot of that got swept under the rug
because everybody wanted to focus on Dana and Levi. Goddamn, like don't nobody want to focus on R. Kelly. Damn.
All Dana J had to do was get my million. He would have had him a platform.
Y'all crazy.
You blocked a bag.
Y'all crazy as hell.
No, dude, Dana's an actor, man. Y'all can't read nothing he say.
Nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you, if he say the sky is blue, no, it ain't. It's turquoise.
Yeah. The motherfuckers going.
Matter of fact, it's teal. Damn it.
They're gonna realize the sky black for insurance fraud.
Oh my God, I gotta go to sleep tonight. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be seeing it.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
I don't want to be seeing
it.
Oh shit.
Bless his little heart.
It looked like he was reverse twerking.
Yeah, what the hell? Then I be looking at the comments like, these motherfuckers is lonely. Goddamn. Like, shit.
Boy,
these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Tearing her up, boy. Oh, senior citizen. Man, look here. But back to a lot of this stuff though, Prima, man. I swear to God, on behalf of me, I appreciate everything you do and the way that you do it, because you put a lot of research hours into this shit. And like I say, man, don't none of us make enough money off of this YouTube shit to live. Everybody that's on here and do these YouTube, that have these YouTube, that everybody I associate with, at least that I know, do these YouTube and on YouTube bringing awareness, have a full-time job as well. And not only have a full-time job, you use a full-time mother on top of it, and it's something that I can commend you for and take my hat off and say that, on behalf of the R. Kelly family that we support over here, we appreciate everything. and want you to continue to do it, and don't be discouraged by these people on the internet, because we know what they gonna keep on doing. They don't know
Right.
what to do, but just that best form of the best thing they can do is try to duplicate what you do, but shit, ain't nothing gonna beat the original. So, hey, it
And you know it.
Oh, for sure. And like I said, I said it before and I say it again. Prima Donna, you to me are the best investigative reporter on YouTube. The
Thank
work you
you.
put in and the information, especially the information you sent me on Robert Iger. That was I'm like, wow, damn.
Oh, that was the icing on the cake. I'm surprised Big Boy didn't mention it. Like I said, you got Sony over here this signed this artist and dropped him out of public pressure, but then they sitting over here in business with Disney, A&E, and all these corporations that put the money into this shell company in order to put out Surviving R. Kelly. Because they didn't want it to come through their companies. They gonna come
Mm-hmm.
with this low budget ass, janky ass other company, just like you had Gerald Griggs and they fake ass nonprofits over here that they got. That's a whole nother topic. We talk about that another day. But
Oh, not
they
not that dude, Golly.
yeah, that's another topic.
Oh, well, we
hey,
can do a whole other show on him alone.
Yeah.
we got Big Vibe Brindley, right? I'm Big Vibe Brindley. Then we got Prima Donna Palladino. We got Dana Cochran, man. Then we got one for Levi. I gotta come up with one for Levi, man. But Levi Mesero, man. That's what I'm gonna call it. They better understand when they come fucking around, boy. It ain't to be played with, man. It ain't a game, man. It ain't a game. And we gonna continue to do what we do, man, and keep on bringing awareness, because the whole agenda for these platforms to be able to not convince, but be able to bring people who don't understand or who have a difference of opinion, be able to present the facts to them and allow them to look at the evidence and say, maybe there was an injustice. Why was it? Because a lot of stuff was missed and brushed over for a reason. And one of the biggest reasons,
Right.
what we're seeing with Kanye West talk about red media and how
Right.
media got out in front of Kanye West by telling everybody that he was crazy. But
Yep.
Kanye West told, he's telling us, but people are not catching what he. Some are not aware of what he's saying. They put the narrative as crazy out because they knew that Kanye was the one person that they couldn't control. So they knew that he had the possibility. I was listening to some say, if you don't want somebody to say this shit, if you don't want it to get out, don't tell it to me. That was Kanye saying that. That was Kanye saying that during the Drake. He say, if you don't want some personal information to get out, don't tell it to me. And I feel as though they knew that Kanye had got a lot of information. And so they already had said, you know what, we need to put this narrative out that he crazy, that he suffered from mental illnesses. But I
Right.
told people, go back and look at the infiltration though. His best friend sold his personal videos that he was shooting for a documentary. They sold personal information to the red media. Red media, the one who got the narrative that he was crazy. They sent him to a institution. The red media that's over the doctor that diagnosed him with being mental ill tried to put him on pills, but Kanye said, I'm not taking them pills. Like he said, how easy would it be for them to swap one of those pills out and boom, you got Prince all over again.
Yep.
And let me say this, Prima Donna, I want to say, you know what? Ever since I've been following you, you've been keeping it real. I appreciate you. You like a little sister that I don't know, but keep it 100 and you don't play no games. Keep doing what you're doing because at the same time you bring in truth, but you also have me laughing when you say them mother effers and so forth and so on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I just I swear to you, one day I almost fucking crashed laughing at your ass on the fucking freeway. I swear. But nah, you greatly appreciate it. And Big Vibe, Again, man, as you always do, you bring real shit. You bring truth, man. You got a panel that's not only bring peace and love, but at the end of the day, man, you spread the truth. You trying to bring people together in a positive way, man. And that's one thing I like about you. One thing, you keep it real, man. You keep it honest and you keep it simple. So keep doing your thing, man. And again, unless the messages get out this way, the right way, with not no bullshit and no rah rah, it ain't gonna be heard. But when you do it the right way, just like this it is tonight, it makes it a lot easier, it makes it a lot smoother for people to understand, but also be able to do that research themselves. So I appreciate y'all 100%.
Salute.
Absolutely. Respect.
That's what it. That's we like Tupac say. I'm not saying it change the world, but But if I can spark the mind, if I spark in the mind to think, to say, let me go look into this. Let me go research this. Go to this platform, that platform. But see, the biggest live yet has to take place. The next biggest that we gonna have to do on these YouTube platforms, and they gonna have to come from either Prince, Dana, Levi, somebody like that. But if you gonna get a platform, you gonna have a live guy, Hollywood, Dana, Levi, Prima, some of the best of the best that's not on here, you know. But the other people, they do what they do. If they want to bring up, they want to do a panel with they side on their opinions over there,
Is that
then
my end cutting off?
I'm not sure. But yeah, can you hear me now, Prima? Yeah, Prima went out. Oh, she back in. But
You
yeah,
said who on the
I would like to see like me, you, Dana, Levi, just our core that's been together, rocking together. The core that's been rocking together. Skylight, she come over, she give her thing. Skylight's been laying low lately. I ain't been seeing her, but we have some people over here in this sector that comes out and give, a lot of good information, a lot of important information. But everybody don't come under the same scrutiny as well. But see, what it looks like to me is the bigger you get, then that's when they start to become, that's when the attacks start to come. So right now, Big Vi under the radar, and I'm trying to put out as much information as I can. Long as they ain't fucking with. Hey, look, I'm gonna put out as much shit as I can because I ain't big yet. I'm the small fry. But hey,
right?
small fries fill you up too if you eat enough of
We might put something together in the future,
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
lit. That's what
I plan on doing some lives. Like I said, I just don't be wanting to do the double dutch in between, trying to come on her and put a message out and then got to worry about going to sleep and hearing my damn phone go bing bing bing. This
yeah.
motherfucker done responded to shit I said. That motherfucker, I ain't even talking about you. Shut the fuck
Nah, we heard about it. We got
up.
it's the reason why you got two buses at the same bus stop. You got the big bus and then you got the short. You know what I'm saying? The big bus pull up and pull out. The short bus, they gotta let the goddamn wheelchair ramp out, all type of shit, strap people down. So that's what this YouTube shit is about. You got the big bus and the short bus. Which one you get?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which one you ride? You know, we all supposed to be
Right.
same place, but we traveling on two different forms of transportation. You know, but
Man, these motherfuckers on the little yellow bus, goddamn.
tell you, man, Prima,
Man,
you
man,
gonna send me an ad too, Prima. I need you to make me a drop for your pastry in your stove. I need you to make me a drop that I can run,
I
for my
was just
commercial
Big
purpose.
Vi, I was just about to get into that because it's a little bit off the subject, but Prima, I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't had a chance to order anything yet, but I still need to get my hands on your strawberry lemonade cookies. I told some of my homeboys about it.
Man,
Now you got
hey,
now you got
I'm
you got
order
them.
me some more right now. Right.
All
Don't
right,
play,
see, wait a minute. Wait.
don't play with me, Prima.
You got my,
Prima, how long I ask you like,
Hey,
I got
Vi.
some homeboys right now that's
Hey,
fiending
Vi.
for the cookies like Jodeci right now.
huh?
I
Lemonade
don't know if you
cheesecake.
seen what I came up with, but Prima, I need this made just for me. Hell with everybody else.
I seen that. You
The blue
late.
velvet Oreo cake.
Yeah, you late. I've been on
Oh
it.
hell no! Hold
Wait,
on,
wait, wait a minute. Say that
hold
again.
on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I've
Hold
been
on.
on
Wait,
that.
A
say that
double
again.
what?
I've been on
Wait, a
that.
double what?
That's called the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
That's the
hell
Repeat that
no!
one.
Wait a minute.
Repeat that one more time, because I don't think I heard that right.
It's the
It's
blue velvet Oreo cake.
Oh
yeah.
wait a minute.
I
Hold up,
put it
Dana.
on my
Hold up now.
wall.
Hold up. Hold on. Do you ship this? Can you ship that motherfucker to the West Coast? I don't give a that bitch
Yep.
melt. I'm eating it. You dig? Okay.
Hey, Sarah Miguel, but that's especially for me, bro.
No.
I
No
can do
strawberry
I can
lemonade.
do that. I can do
Yeah.
that in a cake, cheesecake, cupcake, or cookies.
I
Or
need a
Ooh,
brownies.
cheesecake.
Cookies. Okay.
I gotta get. Hey,
Yo,
like I
that
said,
cookie
I got some
monster is
home.
crazy, bro.
I got, like I said, prima
Prima,
donna. You got some. You got some of my homeboys right now feeling like Jodeci for them strawberry lemonade cookies.
who they
And
seen who they seen display them cookies, J Rock?
I'm. She mentioned because I saw the cupcakes, but I didn't see the cookies, and that's what I was
I
looking
had
for.
the cookies. I did a whole video live. Boy, look, my son, I was in the bed asleep. I heard the damn box opening in the bed.
He like, what the fuck?
Get your hands off my shit, man.
Hey, Prima.
What's up?
Right now, I'm looking at the ingredients that I'm about to make for the cheesy snow crab dip on top of a sliced pineapple.
A what?
It's called cheesy snow crab dip on top of a sliced pineapple.
What the hell? I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna look that up.
I sent it to you.
That looks weird.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and cook it on
oh
live.
yeah, Prima. You know, I'm gonna have to get with you on Facebook because I'm going to see my son in Ohio for Thanksgiving. So I might be able to stop through and grab me some. Most definitely coming that way.
Bet that up.
Yes, sir. Hey,
But
y'all.
I'm finna get ready and get off of here. I know my kids getting ready to get
Hey,
into bed.
tell your kids thank you so much for borrowing you, for leaning up, for you coming over here for a little bit, spending time with us. We really appreciate it. You know, you're a super mama, you're a super worker, you're a super baker, super blogger, and yeah, all that good stuff that comes along with that. We really, really appreciate you tonight. And guess what? We held our word. So we don't need nobody
Yeah.
on these YouTube streets talking about false promoting. You know what I'm saying? With no false promotion, we said 8 o'clock win. Came out at 8 o'clock win.
Right.
When?
We'll have to do it another day.
You know, all you gotta do is let me know when you hit me up and say goodbye. You got time? Yeah, I ain't even gotta have the time. I'm gonna make the time with Prima call. It's on a certain that can do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But y'all have a good night.
All right.
You too, Queen. Blessings.
All right, you
Bye.
too, prima. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Goddamn Dana Cochran, man. What's up, man?
This nigga stupid. I'm chilling, bro. Nigga said Dana Cochran.
Call me Big Vibe Brindley, man. I'm Brindley. You got Prima Palladino. Then you got I call
This nigga said Prima Palladino.
Oh yeah. But see the investigator, the investigator. You the one holding motherfucker feet to the fire though. Then we got what I call Levi
Mesero.
Yeah, we got Levi Mesero, man. Then we gotta give Sky Zone some. I'm trying to associate everybody with something. Everybody got their own unique style and way of approaching and bringing this content.
That's how it be, man.
Man, you should be proud though, bro. You see, this is what a good, successful company looks like when you can produce other companies under that's also doing positive things and moving in a positive direction.
Right.
And that's what it's about. It ain't about all that because I say when you came out, it started with you, and a lot of people grew from you, but at the same time, I appreciate it because, like I tell people all the time, when I was just voicing my opinion, they want to say, you should start a channel. I was like, man, I can't do no damn blogging, man. Can't come on there talking to nobody. Say, man, you see you coming in here talking.
Oh, you see what I just sent you?
I'm on my phone, so I can't see it.
Okay. Yeah, man, but that Cookie Monster off the chain, bro.
Yeah, I seen that blue shit.
Man, look, I'm on her website right now.
I don't think she got it up there though.
It's under PD pastries though.
Yeah, but I don't think she got the Cookie Monster up there yet.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, but I just saw something else. Twix cookies. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
She got Twix
God
cookies
damn.
too. Oreo brownie cookies, Butterfinger brownie cookies. What the hell? Okay. She really trying to put a hurting on the brother. I see this shit right
I
now.
told you. Now y'all understand why I said what I said.
Man, she ain't playing no games out here, bro.
Oh yeah, that look
Making
good.
me hungry already. Shit.
That look good right there, Dana. That you got the crab meat. Is the meat?
Look at Bob. That look good.
Yeah, the meat is in the goddamn sauce. Oh yeah.
But you see, it's inside of a pineapple.
Yeah, but inside the pineapple, yeah, because when you said it, it seemed like it's just a sauce, but it's
That's what
crab meat.
that's what I was in. That's what I was envisioning. But okay.
Show
Yeah,
it, Bob, so that way Sir Miguel can get a. Man,
I
Sir
can't
Miguel
share it because
gonna
I'm on
be
my
ordering
phone. I'm on my phone. I would have had the screen recorded, but I can send it to Sir Miguel because I got his I can send him the link.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn, y'all making me hungry, and I just got through eating. Shit.
Man, hey, those strawberry lemonade cookies, man, them bitches so good. Warm them up in the microwave for exactly 5 seconds, no more.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. That's it, man.
Gotcha. Hey, how many
homemade vanilla ice cream? Homemade vanilla ice cream.
When you got them, how many did you get when you ordered them?
Shit, man, I got like I think it was 10, about 10. But they big though. They ain't no small cookies. Them bitches big.
Them bitches big.
Okay, because
she, man, you know, I support any woman that's really out here, you know, doing it. You know, she not sitting back living off the system, and not saying that not nothing against nobody that may be, because I don't want to cause no problem with nobody. But you know, I really appreciate what she do, so I try to support her. You know, if them cookies, man, I just had to have them.
Oh yeah, I got to. I'm gonna get the strawberry lemonade, and then she messed me up. When I looked up, I saw, damn, she got Twix cookies too. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to get a little small sample of the Twix cookies just to see how that go down.
Mm-hmm. Dana J, what you got coming up, man?
Nothing but some movies, bro. I'm about to do this movie premiere joint, and then I'll be on the road promoting. Till my casket drop come out in the movie soon, so. And I went to go see that Emma Till. I don't know why I did that.
You went to go see it.
Yeah.
What it was about?
I wasn't.
Nah, bro.
Give us a review, man.
I wanted to kill everything walking, bro.
It was that detail?
Yeah. That graphic, that detail, that on point.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of torn about even seeing it because my thought process is, how can I go see that movie knowing that the woman that was responsible for it will never be charged and will never see a jail cell, and she's still free.
Oh, you need to go see that though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you definitely need you. That's a movie that you definitely need to go see. And you need to see it, and when you go watch it, be optimistic.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to get my stomach up to go see that, because even looking at the pictures from back then still just make me cringe all over.
Yeah, bro, it's serious, man.
Yeah, because you could tell by my reaction, that I'm even still kind of guarded, even talking about it at that point, and why I kind of really didn't want to go see it because I keep thinking about Carol and Bryant, who will never be charged, and I'm like, and I have to, and then have to kind of go through that, knowing the end at this point. It seemed like it was a little too much for me, but I can readjust my thinking to try to check it out, So.
I'm gonna tell you this. Put something on your stomach and before you go see it first. It'll ease the way you feel, but it's just, bro.
Do you know who was written and directed by?
Man, I ain't even stay to watch all that. Once some credits started coming up, I got the hell out of there. Because I felt like I was reliving it all over again.
So when you left out the movie theater, you feel like it was just a heavy weight on your shoulders when you left.
I ain't want to speak to nobody. I ain't want to do nothing because the first person said something to me, I would have swung.
Damn.
Man, well, I mean, I know I wanted to take my son to see it because it's a lot of shit that I talk to my son about, a lot of stuff I try to tell my son about, and really the biggest thing we trying to tell him how easy it is, to get innocently involved in some shit that, you may not have control over the situation. So it's very important that you listen to what I say. It's very important that you pay attention to what I say and be responsible, especially when you out here navigating throughout this world.
Yeah.
I was just having the same conversation with my son over the weekend. Same conversation.
Man, but the world that we grew up in is over.
Oh yeah, this Y2K.
Ain't that the truth?
The millennial shit is in full effect. They talking about it was gonna be it was the year. They warned us about Y2K. The world supposed to end. Yeah, the world as we knew it ended. It did end. People say it didn't happen. Yeah, it did. The world as we knew ended. I mean, you look at a lot of these killers, man. Them early 2000 generation kids, man. They look at the age range. 18 to 25. Them 18 to 25 years old. That's the new millennium.
Yeah, common sense is going out the window now.
Anytime you got people from the 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s outliving kids that were born in the 2000th century.
I'm still shaking my head after what happened with Takeoff, man. I'm still shaking my head on that because golly, I mean, we just dropping like flies over some nonsense. I mean, a dice game.
I'm gonna keep it real. No, it wasn't over dice game, bro.
It wasn't even about the dice game. You listen to the argument.
Yeah.
Talking about basketball and I don't want to play basketball. This and third, they was coming out of a bowling alley. Look like.
Yeah. Well, I take that back. It was during a dice game, but it might have been over something else. But still, and all, it's almost like
innocent bystanders, man. But we look at innocent bystanders, that shit happens often though. You know what I'm saying? But you go to Chicago, you look at the amount of innocent bystanders killed in Chicago. Because they got these fucking guns with these switches on it. You pull the trigger one time and shit, you shoot a full clip.
Yep.
How have regular people been able to get their hands on this type of these type of weapons, man?
Oh shit. I mean, Big I ain't trying to be funny, man, but that shit is really easy to get, bro. I mean, shit. Even when I was even in the late '80s, early '80s, man, when they was having drive-bys in LA damn near every fucking
Yeah,
day.
but what you just
Mhm.
said, LA was a big what? That's a major export, right? Import.
Right.
Okay,
So.
gonna expect a city like LA to have that type of shit. That's just you look at
Hmm.
some of the places where these big major where the major ports at, well the
Hmm.
and all that shit come through. See in Chicago, they robbing the trains. They still use guns.
Right. Yeah, because when I was young, it used to be funny. My cousin and them, the trains would literally stop on the right on the tracks in the neighborhood. I mean, and would be sitting there for hours, and niggas would run up and get shit off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me that they travel from one coast to the next to to whatever the case may be. But it's sad, but it's unfortunate, man. But cats can easily get their hands on shit nowadays with no problem, and don't feel nothing about it when they get it.
Yep, and you mentioned about major port cities. Big Five, you from Louisiana, you got roots in
Yeah.
Louisiana just like me,
Oh
and we
yeah.
all know for a while that New Orleans was the murder capital of the world.
Right. And one of
Hmm.
the
They was constantly, if they wasn't top, if New Orleans wasn't top, they were top three
Hmm.
every time the countdown came up. New Orleans was either one, two, or three.
and that's why all the big ports, man. Just look at it, man. Look at the cities with all the kids.
Hmm.
They with the major cities with the killers, and look at it. That's one of some of the major import exports in this country.
Hmm.
You know,
Let me hit y'all brothers back real quick. I gotta look at this. Diddy just posted something that's crazy.
man. Fuck Diddy, you fed.
Nah, man, it's something that he posted that's kind of off. So I'm gonna look at this real quick. I'll be back.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So if you think about it, man, I mean, just think about this. You go from, let's take the 50s, 60s. You go from the lynchings to Jim Crow to the civil rights to Black Panthers to Crips and Bloods, and I'm not even gonna say Bloods. I'm gonna say Crips and Black Panthers. Now, of course, the word Crips stands for Community Revolution in Progress. They both was doing the same thing, trying to protect the neighborhoods and so forth and so on. Then all of a sudden, you got PCP slowly moving into the community. You got, LSD. Then all of a sudden, here come crack cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th grade. I grew up through all of that shit. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It was a one night I was supposed to go to this party. And my mother was like, no, I don't think you should go. And I just kept saying, why? Because I didn't normally go to parties back then. You know what I'm saying? I mostly hung around the neighborhood or whatever. And if I did go to a party, it was close to home. But this particular party I wanted to go to, I'm glad I didn't go. Because that same night, I think it was 11 people got killed, drive-by shooting.
Mm. Money said Chicago. She said Chicago. What is that? She said everybody started complaining about how dangerous this city Chicago is. It's not just Chicago; it's happening everywhere. New York, L.A., Baltimore, and just like we
Hmm.
just said, those are some of the major big. Those are some of the biggest import exports in the country. Those cities you just named.
Hmm.
Those are the ones. Those are one. That's how all these weapons of mass destructions is getting out on the streets because these people are stealing them out. They intercepting them, and when they intercept them, they selling them on the black market.
Hmm.
People are
Mm-hmm.
buying them, and it's just spreads around,
Yeah.
So
And see, and seeing the thing about that is some of them they're not stealing them. They're being informed by an unnamed source saying like, "Hey, you want such and such weapon? These weapons going to be on this train, on this car, on this date for about 2 hours." And then they get informed, and then they want to get in the weapons to be like, "How you get on this weapon system and X, Y, and Z?" somebody tipping them off on when to get them, and they may not, and they're not even in the quote unquote gang per se.
Mm-hmm. Because remember when they had the riots, where damn near broke into every goddamn pawn shop all up in the inner city. You know what I'm saying? So shit hit the streets like clockwork, like it wasn't shit.
You know what? You being from there, I wanted to ask you about that about the
Mm-hmm.
riot. I got a homeboy also who stay in the same area where I'm at now. He's from LA also, and he was telling me
Okay.
about it. Because he stayed off of and I think he stayed off of Normandy. His sister lived off of Normandy
Okay.
when the
Know
whole
exactly what it is.
man he was telling me how it was how crazy it was with the whole Reginald Danny thing wasn't too far from his
Mm-hmm.
house, and how
Mm-hmm.
that jumped off, and it was just like, oh man.
It was bad because I was it was funny because I was trying to actually come home right during the rise. My mother was like, "Nope, you stay your ass at school until all this shit die down." You know what I mean? But it was bad, man. It was bad.
It's crazy, man. But you know, like I say, man, for the biggest thing, I knew that. You know, I knew that you, Sir Miguel and J Rock.
Hmm.
You know, Unc wanted to get on and holler at Prima Donna, but he was at work tonight. But you know, I wanted to make sure that you guys got to get on and you know, holler at Prima Donna. You know, and let her know, you know, y'all fuck with her and y'all fuck with her the long way. I appreciate all the support y'all show me and having my back when I come on this platform and being able to, you know, do what it is that I do. You know, to everybody in the chat, I really appreciate y'all as well. You know, but you know, I'm gonna let J Rock and Sir Miguel, you know, get a closing arguments because tonight we ain't gonna do 7 hours tonight. We gonna do 7 hours a night, but you know we gonna make a we gonna plan a camp out. We gonna call it a camp out. Goddamn it, we gonna get on here and talk about whatever it is that you know that we talk about. I really like the state of the culture titles. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, we can
Hmm.
talk about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Anything,
For sure.
everything. You know, on the state of the culture. So if y'all up to it, if y'all up to it, I'm down with it. We can start having whatever day works best for both of y'all to be able to come on to where we can start having state of the culture meetings every week. And we can come on and just talk about everything that's going on within, you know, the culture. You know, whether it be
For
basketball,
sure.
football, rap, R&B, whatever it may be. You know, but we want to just keep the culture informed. That's why I took that name, state of culture, you know, and that speaks to everything that's taking place in this totality. Because everybody in the chat, they like to hear from y'all. They like to hear y'all's opinions and things like that as well. So, again, shout out to Paladino over blessed channel tonight, showing she held her word. I can't take that away from her. She held her word.
Oh yeah, she sure did. And you know,
She did.
I guess I'll start off first. Hey, by the way, Sir Miguel, I actually got Rodney King's book, man, about the I don't know if you knew he had it or not. You probably did, but it was a
What
book. It's a book called The Riot Within.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a good read, man.
yeah, it is. It really is. I'm gonna have to reread it again. It's been a while since, but 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 he really gave a thorough breakdown on everything that happened. Just from the trial, from the beating to the trial, to everything that came after, what he was dealing
Hmm.
with. I mean, it was real deep. But going forward, with what I'm about to say is that once again, Big Vibe, thank you for the platform as usual. Appreciate you like always, and have little sis Prima Donna come in and and grace the platform. dropping the bombs like we know she can do. She continues to do it, and I just can't wait to see what else she's gonna come out with, and I'm just really glad that we continue that we're starting to make some headway as far as to people outside of our circle. All of a sudden, they're starting to really see things now. Now they're questioning things that they never thought that they would be questioning, and it's because of platforms like yours, Prima's, Dana, Sky Zones, Levi, Skylife, Black CEO,
That's who I want to. That's who I want to get on the panel. I'm gonna have to message Black CEO, because I love to have Black CEO on the panel as well. I know he been ducked doing his stuff. And I want people to understand we not trying to make people choose a side and have to pick who they want to listen to or who they like. We want to be for the people. We want to be for the people. Not no side choosing shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that's what we about over here. We about injustice. Bringing awareness to the injustice. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, come over here. If you choose to go on another side, on another platform, you go wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But you for the truth, you gonna follow the truth. That's gonna be it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'll just say this, man. Again, Big Five, I appreciate you, man. Have me on. J Rock, I definitely appreciate you. And I want to say this to J Rock. I appreciate you reaching out to me the other night on that live, man. That let me know you're a real dude, man. Because at the end of the day, not most people will reach out like that, man. So I appreciate that, brother. Because at the end of the day, man, a lot of times, like I said, I don't get caught up in the bullshit. But when I see shit that don't make sense to me, I'll step back and I just rather listen, so I can look over the bushes and be like, see if this shit real or you really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Big Vibe, man, you always do a good job, man. And again, I'll say to you, I like the way you controlled everything the other night on with the live and the panel, man. That speaks credit to who you are, not only as a person but as a man. And at the end of the day, man, you don't like drama either. You like shit to be common sense, simple, keeping it 100, keeping it real, but at the same time speaking the truth. So
Yeah.
again, man, thank you both brothers for having me on. And at the end of the day, man, I appreciate the learning experience, and I'll continue to be on any panel, whatever you have or whatever you want to do, man. Just reach out to me. I'm all for it.
Man,
Matter of fact, brother,
oh,
you ain't even
you
got a
family
motherfucking
now.
act. Hey, you ain't even got a you ain't even got a motherfucking act. I'm
Yeah.
there.
You family. Hey,
man,
we tied in, man. We all tied in together because us three and some others, we all share the same views, and we all think we all feel the same way about certain things. And the best way to get a person to understand something is to make it as simple as possible, because trying to complex shit is only gonna make the listener confused. And then once he become confused, then he no longer motivated to fucking want to look. So if you simplify, he has no other choice but to get it.
Right.
Yep.
And one more thing. Shout out to Prima Donna again. Love her to death, man. She's just solid. And then
Oh yeah.
I got a homeboy that's from LA that live in Dallas somewhere, named Lonzo. I gotta find him. I hadn't talked to him in a minute. So if y'all know a brother from named Alonzo that's from LA, tell me to get at him.
Get me.
Okay.
Hey, if he share the same views as you, he gonna come across this platform one day.
For sure.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But thank you, Sir Miguel. I appreciate that, and also I'm gonna keep in contact with you, man. Everything with them, with the information. If I run across something research wise that blew me away, I'm gonna hit you up also, and let you know. Even if you're not on the live or whatever, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna let him know, because this is something that he may really want to hear. if he
For
hasn't
sure.
seen it, if he hasn't seen it at all. You know, so
I got you. I got you locked in.
okay.
I hope
And like I say, Big Vibe,
nobody
you got
tonight negative. Me and Prima Donna came on. We spoke. We gave our opinion about certain things, and at the end of the day, we can all agree that from what we talked about tonight, the only goal is to put spotlight on the injustice of Robert Sylvester Kelly. It ain't about when it comes to. We can't worry about Dana. We can't worry about Levi. We can't worry about who doing this and who taking this and who. If we worrying about that, we taking time away from the injustice. That's the vessel that we are following in right now. The injustice of Robert Kelly, man. And that should be the only thing that really matters. So you know how people, they come and listen, they take sound bites this and they try to twist it and make it seem. No, what we talked about tonight was, look, the injustice of R. Kelly and how did he get in the position that he got in. People could have done more to help him earlier in his career, but hey, they say better level. They say better now than later, or whatever, you know. But sometimes now than later ain't always the case, you know. You gotta. We have to protect our people. That we have to protect our blessed, ordained people in a different type of fashion, man. We just can't sit back and let them self-destruct because we mad because we wasn't the one chose with the that we wasn't the one given the blessing or the gift that God gifted his brother with, or whoever it may be. You know, it's just like, growing up in your neighborhood, you got a guy that can dunk the ball, and I can't dunk, so you mad because he can dunk and you can't dunk. Well, God didn't bless you with how to jump, but you can shoot a good ass 3-pointer. He can't shoot no three. We all have our own special blessing and gift that God gives us all. And when we live within our gift and live within our purpose, and then there shouldn't be no reason for us to not get along, or me to be worried about what Sir Miguel doing, or Sir to be worried about what J Rock doing. Guess what? Because we all got one thing in common, that God gifted us with a purpose, each and every one of us.
Facts.
Yep, and that's one of the main, and that's the main important thing. To continue to shine the spotlight and injustice on R. Kelly. And another important thing is I got to get my strawberry lemonade cookies, man. Y'all done messed me up, bro.
Hey, you gotta get them, bro. Man, she sent me some. They came, bro, and I was like, damn. I'm like, man, you know how you looking at it in the pack? You like, they look like they didn't got hard. And I open, I'm like, man, they was soft. Like, my son like, Dad, what is those? I smell it. I say, what the fuck, bro? Hey, I just had a one like, man, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? He see me going to the top of the refrigerator, because when she told me she was sending them, I had already went to the store and bought my ice cream, had it in the top of the refrigerator. He see me get my ice cream. I said, yeah, boy, I ate one. I said, man, I'm going to eat one more. I'm going to put these up. See, I ate one more, and then I ate another one. I said, man, damn, boy, I got up the next morning, breakfast tea, had me some breakfast, shit. I ate another one.
You turned around, treated those things like Lay's potato chips, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. I say, damn, man, this shit. She do good in the kitchen when it comes to that baking, and her creativity is on another level. That woman deserve a whole storefront for what she do.
Oh, she gonna have it. She gonna have it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when I saw the Fruity Pebbles cheesecake, I said, "What the hell,
bro?" When I saw that shit, man, I wanted to jump through the goddamn screen. So I'm definitely going to have to order some shit like ASAP.
I'm like, who the hell comes up Fruity Pebbles cheesecake?
Oh, we got an echo. What up? What up?
How y'all brothers doing, man?
Hello?
How y'all brothers doing, man?
If somebody got YouTube,
If you got YouTube,
Hold it out.
I'm gonna go out and come back in. Then I think I got red go.
Let's see.
Can you hear me, nephew?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the truck. Yeah, I'm on the truck. I just cleared the Kennedy. Now I'm on the Dan Ryan on my way to the crib.
Yeah, man. You seen your girl prima donna on it.
Oh man, I miss my baby girl, man. My little sister, man. Man, I'm an OG in the game, man. You know what I mean? Be 57 next month, man. Next year rather. And that young lady, man, beyond the case and the perspective about justice and all of that, that young lady don't know, man, how much she's been an inspiration and a blessing to my life as an OG. My words, I'm almost finna get choked up, man. I don't even have the vocabulary right now. And you know, I never struggled with no words. That sister has blessed my life with just her mind, her heart, her decency, her integrity. It's just remarkable. You know what I mean? I got 5 sisters and I love them all equally. We don't have no issue with one another. That's like the sister, man, additional to my family, real talk, man. That's all I wanted to say to her. But like I said, I was at work and we had some stuff going on.
Yeah, I told her. I don't in the echo.
You said, what not, nephew? You breaking up.
No, I was saying was echo.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I might have to put an earpiece.
I
hope it ain't me. I might. Yeah.
You hit the
I
link
might have to put the earpiece. Yeah, I put like I normally do. I come in like I normally do.
Hey,
the
go
link.
out.
Yeah, I hit the link and then.
Go out. Hey, go
Okay.
out. I'm gonna text you the link. It just comes from the text.
Okay. Well, you ain't gonna be able to do. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna be able to use. I'm on the tablet because my phone has been jacked up. You know what I mean? I can't even receive no calls in, but I can make them out. I can receive texts in, but my phone don't have no internet. But I'm using my tablet, which has internet.
Yeah. Do you have
but if I put my headphones on, yeah, I can put my headphones on, and I think that'll stop.
It should be a button to show you the tab that's open on the.
Hold up, let me try some. Let me try some. Hold up. Okay.
You know?
That's better.
Yeah, I don't. You hear echo, J-Rock?
Nah, I don't hear no echo.
You don't hear it? Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, prima donna is she's a one of, man. She's a one of.
Yeah. I came on the tail end, just about the time I was about to be getting off punching out. So I was just listening after that, all the way through. Once she clocked out, and then Dana came in, and then he clocked back out to go check on something about P. Diddy or something.
Yeah, he came out and made a statement for Red Media.
I ain't interested in what P. Diddy got to say, man. No disrespect. I ain't on that. I'll leave that to y'all, man.
I ain't worried about it. I rather listen.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to watch your replay. I have to watch your replay and check out the highlights.
Yeah, we
I
finna
know it was fire though. I know it was fire. I know it was fire. You ain't got to tell me. I know it was.
yeah, it was a good one. She say, hopefully we can do one. The next bigger one we do, we can really put one together and get Sky Life and
Right. Just shoot
leave.
me the text. Just shoot me the text, and then I can do my best to make sure the time. If we could do it on a Friday, that'd be love. But if
Oh yeah,
not, do
hopefully
what you got to do.
I'm planning for Friday to have. Like I was just telling Sir Miguel and J Rock about doing State of the Coaches on Friday, and
Hmm.
State of the Coaches, we could talk about various topics. It ain't just one topic. And we could just
Right.
talk about the culture of our people. The direction of our people, and that's what I like the State of the Culture for. And I think those type of lives is more helpful to. Of course, but we focusing on the injustice, but when we talk about the state of our culture,
Right.
that addresses us, as
Right.
brothers and sisters, as melanated people, and what is it that we need to be focusing and working towards?
Yeah. Which would get back to your theme of reinventing your platform, Big Vibe Opinion 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of layers and a lot of healing, nephew, that has to be done, brother Sir Miguel and Jay. A lot of healing in our community in order for we be able to interact and be a blessing and a help and to learn from other cultures and them learn from us. We ourselves must heal first. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Because
100%.
the poison that's been spilled and injected in our culture about this self hate, um, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we just got to stand up like Boosie been saying. You know what I mean? If I'm quiet, if I don't talk, who else gonna talk? Who else talking like I'm talking? Ain't nobody else talking. So if I be quiet, who else gonna be talking? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why when we see people like that that's willing to stand up and be counted, and it ain't about no clout, it ain't about no money, then we need to join and link up with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing of the concept of the Million Man March was about. That's all that was about, man. And why the men? It's because we supposed to be the priest, provider, and protector, and the visionary and the priest of them homes and them communities. If we don't stand on guard in the doorway of those particular positions, then we can't cry and trip when somebody infiltrate our household or pollute our atmosphere in our household, change the atmosphere in our household and the direction that our children and how they being fed because we weren't in position. So we got to take responsibility, take accountability and take ownership. You know what I mean? Get out of yourself, stand up like a real man supposed to. Like Ali told OG Bobby Johnson, can you stand on your own like a real man supposed to? I can. Are you a deuce? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? Go save your son. I will. Even if it take my life, I will. I believe you, Bobby. The same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I got to
Real
get
talk.
behind what Boosie doing, man. Boosie doing a lot of stuff, man, as far as movies that project the reality and the solution and the ills that we have been through in our community, man. And he doing the right way. You know what I mean? He did it the right way. He got it out the mud. He independent. He doing it the right way, getting positive stuff out there. Man, I was listening to him on Drink Champ, uh, uh, which I've never been on before. And the only reason I pulled it up on my feed is because Boosie was on there. And I ain't for the friends and all that. I'm good. I didn't have my background. I just shared that with y'all, all that. I'm all good. I have family to do some of everything. We all good. We still fellowship. My only point is I would listen to every word that came out of his mouth. Channel got to go and for and all the stuff to do. So I understand they got, Lady Joe, they be playing. I got all of that. Every time Boosie said something, I don't care what it was, response to a joke, everything he said, that man was dropping some jewels and some knowledge. He wanted the
Hmm.
young lion of the dying breed, man. You ain't got a lot of people out there that's standing thorough, 10 toes deep. And I put it in the words of Levi, how he would say it. That nephew, that touched my soul. That helped me reevaluate myself and said, man, and I yield back. This is what God gave me this morning. God told me this morning I must be fully committed, meaning I can no longer be concerned about what someone gonna say, taking a hit and this person gonna say this and how does it forget all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I gotta be intentional and deliberate and fully engaged and fully committed. I can't be double-minded. You know what I mean? I can't be unstable watch, meaning that I'm gonna do this, but man, what are they gonna say? Forget all of that, man. And I yield back, like Ply said in his first album, Real Testament, people gonna hate you for whatever you do, right or wrong and
Facts.
indifferent. You know what I mean? Don't let that silence what's needed. You know what I mean? So the little bit I did catch, we got to keep this going. Nephew, I thank you and I love you for the concept you just reiterated about the state of the culture. That is a critical thing that we should just, oh man, it's so many layers to that. We can just go on and on and on. And this platform, like you said, man, we got it. We doing it. Just keep it rolling. We doing it. We doing it. And I yield back. I know that was a lot, but I yield back.
What up, Lex?
How you doing, my brothers? How y'all doing, man?
Blessings to you, Lex.
What's up,
Ain't heard
Lex?
from you in a while. Hope all is well, my brother,
Blessings,
for
brother.
you and your family.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Lex, what's
everything
going
good,
on?
man.
What's good with you?
Oh man, I just listen to y'all brothers spit that game out there, man. Y'all got a crock pot full of knowledge, man. Y'all keep that
Ha
thing
ha.
spinning.
I like that. I like that. Hey,
Yeah,
For
nephew,
y'all
sure.
keep that.
I got to get out of here and take care of a meeting with family
All right.
before I go into the house and retire for the evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and humbly and gracefully and respectfully just yield on out. But I'll text you, you know what I mean, tomorrow, the next day, and I'll chat with you and we get everything caught up and all of that.
All right, and make sure you keep Brother T. Glenn put him back in the hospital.
Definitely will. Definitely will. Definitely will. Blessings to you, black brothers in the on the panel. I'm
You too,
on
brother.
out here.
Have
Yes,
a good
sir.
night.
All right,
Have a good
all
night,
right.
Yes,
On,
brother.
sir.
take care, man.
Yes, sir. Peace and love. And blessing to you,
Uh,
chat as well. Blessing to all the chat family.
yeah, I just wanted to come in, man. I know I told Vi I was gonna come in on the next panel, so I'll just sit back in the bushes and let y'all talk, man. But I just want to come in and say, man, you're doing a phenomenal job getting everybody together, the usual suspects. You know how we get down, getting everybody together and everybody exploring what's going on and speaking out, telling their talking about how they feel about it, and what their opinions about it is, and so on and so forth. So I just want to come out and tell you verbally. I've been texting you and sending you different things, but I said let me get on here and tell him verbally that you're doing a phenomenal job, man. Just keep up the good work, man. Because hey, we need some kind of positivity around here for a change, not all this negative stuff. So just keep up the good work, brother.
I appreciate it, man. And like I say, man, when I built this, when I thought of this idea of having an opinion, yeah, I said it's big Val opinion, but when I look at it, it's everybody's opinion. And if
Right,
we all
right,
positive opinions, we can come to a positive solution. You know,
right.
it ain't about the drama. You know what I'm saying? We gonna show people that a group of men can come together with a positive opinion, for a positive solution to put out positive productivity, and that's what it's all about. Positivity, positivity, positivity. And we
Absolutely.
know well, me tearing you down, you tearing Sir Miguel down, Sir Miguel tearing J Rock down. We still in the same place we started at. But if I'm lifting you up and you lifting the next person up, we climbing the ladder now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all hear about this? I guess this film that Kyrie's supposed to be putting out about anti-Semitics. Do
But
y'all know anything about?
I ain't seen the film, but I know I did a review yesterday, and to hear, man, it was so sad. Like I used to like Barkley, man, but to hear I used to have a liking for Shaq, but to hear
Right.
Barkley and Shaq talk the way they talked about Kyrie, calling him an idiot, this, that, and the third, y'all doing what the people want y'all to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I take my hat off to Kenny for not buying into the pressure and not. If Kenny say, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not say nothing than to sit here and call a man an idiot or he's stupid. He's selfish.
Yeah.
That man is entitled to having an opinion.
Yeah, it seemed like Kenny one of the few that don't really get into all that, get entangled in and all that stuff like that. It seemed like he's one that, like, he walked off when the guy was boycotting. What was it? They were boycotting the NBA, or they were protesting something, and he walked off the panel. So he one of the few that he does get it. He has his own opinion about the situation. So yeah, at least he does get it.
Oh
They
yeah,
going
he
right
did.
along.
He did take his shit
He
off
sure did.
during the NBA TNT thing, and they was boycotting the NBA. That was around the time what wasn't the George Floyd? Some had Breonna Taylor, one of them, and
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
boycotted.
yeah,
He
because
took all this shit off and say, "Shit, I'm gone too."
they remember they was all discussing going to play in the bubble at that time too.
Yeah,
But see, I think one thing people forget about Kenny Smith is that he's very knowledgeable and understand the plight of what he's in. He know when to say something. He know when to sit back and listen. But if you
Right.
listen to him, if you listen to him, what he was really saying, and I don't think Charles and Shackman was getting it. Y'all motherfuckers need to go do y'all homework. That's what he was really saying to
yeah,
him. You know what I'm saying? Because at
yeah.
the end of the day, the thing he was talking about, and the man was on YouTube talking about it, and I remember seeing because he has a book about it. He has book 1, book 2, and I think book 3, and he's coming out with another film about Hebrews and Negro. He was talking about it, but he's filming it in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. If I find a link, man, I'm gonna have to email it to you, Big Vi, or whatever. But the dude
Yeah.
was speaking about that. He spent his own money on all that stuff, and what people fail to realize, the Jews are originally black anyway. At the end of the
Right.
day, whether nobody
Right.
want to believe it, whether you not want to discuss it, and I put this in the chat. Go look up the Anti Defamation League. That's what they use when they want to talk about being anti-Semitic. Semitic people are Afro-Asiatic, Arab, I think Ethiopia, North Africa, all up in that region. Well, who else is it?
And they said that those Caucasians are the real they I ain't gonna really get off into that, but they the real Africans.
we can say that for another day, brother. Because like I say, I've been doing research on this shit since I've been in college, man, and I didn't graduated. That was back in '94 when I had a
I
professor say,
first
you know
saw
what,
it
don't.
tell my boy Dane Calloway told me how they flipped the map upside down.
Yeah, exactly. And they made Africa smaller and made Russia and Europe larger, so forth and so on. Because I had a professor named Dr. Mason, who's from Oklahoma, who introduced us to the whole Black Wall Street back in 1992. You know what I'm saying? I went and actually got the book.
That whole when we start getting into this state of the culture, we're gonna really break it down, and we're gonna start, each one of us can start looking up, because like I was telling people, yeah, we hear Black Wall Street, we just think about Tulsa, Oklahoma. But they don't talk about the Black Wall Streets up in Virginia's, up in the Carolinas, and it was Black Wall Streets all over this. Well, it was Black Wall Streets all throughout the colonies before
Sure was.
the states, and it's a lot of our history has been kept away from us for a reason, because these people don't want us to really understand the power. Because the power is in us waking up, becoming aware of who we really are. They didn't fucking Stockholm. We under Stockholm syndrome. No, we don't know who we are. We exist under the existence of what they want us to believe. If you see a black person, you see a white person, show it to me. Show them to me. Bring them to me. Chalk is white.
Yeah, they don't want to get.
But you know what? We gotta I got a little something you can research on, man. I mean, I ran across this book, man. It's on Audible. It's a great read. I don't know if I probably told y'all about this one already, but if you get a chance, man, it's a book called White Rage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Unspoken Truth of Our Racial Divide.
Mm-hmm. Very good book. Very good book.
And to kind of give you a brief rundown on it, like I said, like the summary the summary of it goes kind of like, as Ferguson, Missouri erupted in 2014, and media commentators across the ideological spectrum
Stop, stop, pull it, pull it.
referred to the angry response of African Americans as Black Rage. Historian Carol Anderson wrote a remarkable op-ed in the Washington Post showing that this was instead white rage at work. With so much attention on the flame, she wrote, everyone had ignored the kindling. And it goes into bringing up like since 1865 and the passage of the 13th Amendment, every African American
Mm-hmm.
have made every time African Americans have made advancement toward the full participation in our democracy, white reaction has fueled a deliberate and relentless rollback of their gains. The end of the Civil
Mm-hmm.
War Reconstruction was greeted with Black Codes, Jim Crow. The Supreme Court's landmark 1954 Brown versus Board of Education decision was met by the shutting down of public schools throughout the South, while taxpayer dollars financed segregated white private schools. In the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and Voting Rights Act of 1965 triggered a coded but powerful response. The so-called Southern strategy in the war on drugs that disenfranchised millions of African Americans while propelling presidents like President Nixon and Reagan into the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
She goes to a
I,
thorough breakdown. She goes into the from the time of 1865, right after the end of the Civil War, like I said, do the Black Codes, Jim Crow, and then goes in. Oh, she goes in on Oliver North and the whole Iran Contra.
Mm-hmm.
She went in deep with that. She took them to task because of that, because that connection to the whole drug trade and the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all get a chance to check that out, it's a real good read, man. I kid you not.
So, man, look, the night has got young for me. I really appreciate my brother Lex, man. You better start getting your ass on this panel more than oh,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna come on, man.
I'm
I'm gonna
calling
come
you
on.
out. I'm calling you out publicly right now.
Yeah, I'm coming on, man. When you gonna do the next one? Friday?
Get your ass out them comments and get up on this panel, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be when the next one? Friday?
We're gonna do Friday, state of the culture. So whatever, if it's something you want to address or something you want to talk about, make sure just jot it down, man. We're gonna come on Friday and we're gonna address the culture and where we stand, and what we
Okay. Okay, what time you gonna jump it up? By 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock or something?
We're gonna say about let's say what y'all think about 9 or 10?
So that'll be if you say 9, that'll be 7 o'clock my time.
So what a good time for you?
Oh shit, it don't matter to me. Anything after 4 o'clock my time, we good.
9 o'clock will work for me.
9 o'clock, yeah. So we'll do
9
9:30.
o'clock. 9:30, okay. 9:30.
Okay.
And we gonna show them, PM. We gonna be sharp on time. Like, we gotta show them we serious. So we gonna be 9:30. We gonna be here at 9:30. So and I'm gonna drop the link or whatever. If I could I got your email, J Rod. I gotta hit Sir Miguel up because I can get the link when I create the live. I can get the link and then I can already send the link to y'all. And then we'll already, y'all already have the link. Y'all just come up.
Right.
Okay.
So if you can just email me. You can email me. I can email the link back, and then once I can go and create it today or tomorrow. I can create it tomorrow. Then I can send y'all the link already, and then when we go live, y'all hit the link and come right on in.
Big Mom, I'm gonna put my email in the private chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna put mine in there too.
All right, yeah. Then I can copy both of them. Or I can screenshot it at least, and then I can go back and I can.
Oh hell no! Did I do that right?
That's good. That's the right one. Sir Miguel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, man, y'all already know how I leave up out of here, man. We got 5 ways to living a happier life, man. I'll go with number 1. Love yourself. Sir Miguel, you can go with number 2.
Do good.
Lex, you got number 3.
Okay. It says be positive, but I'm gonna add to it. Always be positive.
Number 3. You got number 3.
Oh, number 3. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta turn my phone sideways.
You got number 3.
It says let me turn my light on. I can't hardly see. Hold on. Let me see your phone. I can't see this. See this little emblem right here. Let me borrow your light. Okay. Man, what that say?
That say harm no
No,
one.
no one. Okay,
Harm,
harm no one. Okay.
harm no one.
Okay, I'm looking at it in the dark. That's why I can't hardly see it. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Harm no one. There you go, baby.
Rule number 4, J Rock.
There you go.
Be positive.
And rule number 5, we gonna say it together, man. 1, 2, 3. Always forgive.
Always
Always
forgive.
forgive.
That's it, man. That's the unity right there, man. We come together, and guess what? This is something also. This whole what you see right here, we can break this graph down. Each one of us can take one of these from this graph and break it down and give a explanation so the people can understand. Yeah, not just they can understand what we saying, and we can give them an explanation as well. You know what I'm saying? Something to leave, a reference to leave on. So it's just some different stuff that we can give to just we really trying to motivate the people to stay motivated and stay aware, man. Stay woke. Stay woke. Don't get caught
Mm-hmm.
sleeping. Don't get caught sleeping, man. I appreciate you, brothers. Until next time, we gonna be out of this thing, man. Shout out to Prima Donna for coming through, dropping today. And she came like she come, and she came straight forward, head first, and then back down. So until next time, we finna be working behind the scenes. Y'all let me know who y'all think we should try to get up over here next, man. So we can start working, try to make some moves, man. We're
Okay.
gonna be emailing and try to figure out who then when y'all get the link right, we can go backstage and talk and do all that shit before we even go live. You know what I'm saying? So we can
Yes,
have
sir.
that's a
For
way for
sure.
us to have meetings and shit like that, and figure out, who we trying to get up on the panel next, and what direction we should be going with, with the people.
For sure.
All right, T Glenn, get better, my boy. Praying for you, man. I'm
Most
praying for you.
definitely. In my prayers.
Stay strong.
Likewise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Likewise, brother.
Don't give in and don't give up. Stay motivated. Keep pushing, man. God is always in control. He has the final say. So, regardless of what those doctors say, you have to keep believing in God and keep fighting, and don't give in and don't give up. Then Dean just came in late, man. Dean, hey Dean,
Oh,
email me, Dean.
Dean. Oh, Dean.
Hey Dean, email me, man. Email me, Dean. Cause we can get 10 people on the panel. Could y'all imagine a panel with me,
Man.
J-Rob, Sir Miguel, we got Lex, we got Dean, we got Derek, we got You can bring Dana, you get Levi. Man, we could put a hell of a panel together. You can have 10 people.
Yeah, it'll be explosive, man. We get 10 people on there. Ooh,
Black
it'll be
CEO.
explosive.
You know, talking about the unity, man. Shit. Over with. Oh, Dean say he been in here, he seen the whole thing. All right. So hey Dean, I'm gonna send you the link on for Friday, Dean. So make sure you be ready, man. We doing the state of the coaches. What's up, sir?
I'll say, you know what else would be good too? Provoke thought. That be on.
That's Derek, right? That's Derek.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's Derek. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna try to and my boy Progress 2 times. That's 10 people right there. That's 10.
Yep.
We're gonna try to make something happen, man. We need to do some epic shit and from an epic perspective, man. And that's gonna be powerful. That's gonna ring shockwaves throughout YouTube, the whole algorithm. Having a panel like that with that much power on there, that much knowledge. Do you talk about that much info? That's a whole fucking dictionary by itself.
And that could be
Sure.
that could be like a tree because it's gonna branch off. It'll branch off to somebody. I mean, you may be streaming it on YouTube, but somebody may end up streaming it on their Facebook page, and then their friends can grab some knowledge of what you're saying or what whoever else saying. So it'll reach a whole lot of people. So yeah, it'll be real powerful.
Mac came in here the other night and he was at work, and then I ain't seen Lil Mac since, man. I'm gonna have to write Lil Mac on Twitter, man. Ever since that verdict dropped, Lil Mac disappeared, man.
Yep. Well, you know what? Before we get on out of here, I gotta go ahead to paraphrase Sanford and Son. When Bubba said, "I want my daddy's records," I'm going to go ahead and say this off top. I want them prima donna cookies.
Man, I cash out for, I go on her website, but I cash out for and send them my and go through Facebook and send them my information because I like them websites that that should be cool. I don't like the difficult. I like everything to be simple for me, So I hit up, get her cash out, boom, sent that, man. She sucked them cookies, man. The next 2 days, boy, I was like a kid in the candy store. Yeah, man. Go get the cookies and let me know. I'm finna order me some when I get off of here.
Yeah, I'm about to go on her website soon as we get off, homie.
Yeah, man.
I don't have cash yet. Look, I don't have cash yet, but I have my goddamn daughter send it to her. Here's the address. Send me that shit.
That's all she need. The cash out. When you cash out, put your address in there. She gonna send that shit. All right, everybody in the chat, y'all be blessed and y'all stay safe. And guess what? Love yourself tomorrow a little bit more than you did today. And you're gonna be on your way.
Better than you were. And be better than you were yesterday.
All the time.
That's what it's about, man. Progress. Stop stagnating. All right, y'all. Until next time, we out.
All right, King. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.